Hello, hello survivors. I am actually here from the get-go today. A lot of time I'm like, wait, I forgot to do 20 things. Let's quickly do that just as I hit start stream. But today, we are gonna hit from the start. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. Cruzito Valdez, hello. What's up, Queen Phoenix? And we also have, is it Michelle? Michelle? I'm not sure. I can pronounce names really bad. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Top 3. Crazy Lou, hello. What's up, Cenas? What's up? Daylight Night Shine, level 1000. Yes. I hit on Sandy a couple of days ago because she was my highest level character, and I always max out damage dealers before I max out anything else when it comes to my lieutenants. But I have started fully maxing out my damage and then fully maxing out my tanks, like in the same set, you know, in the same set. Before I used to do it like max out my tanks and then only get, max out my damage dealers and then only get my tanks, support, medics, and control up to what they needed to be, so I could start leveling up my tanks again, my damage dealers again. But now I'm just maxing out both, then doing the other two, because 4 characters in tanks on my defense team, so it just seems the best thing to do. And I've got 2 maxed out tanks and 2 maxed out damage dealers. Michonne, it was debatable. I was debating it. I was like, should I, shouldn't I? But I decided to do the double tier up on Michonne. It just made the most sense. I was going to do 1 tier up on Michonne, 1 tier up on Mercer, because, you know, just to, because the first tier up with the steel medals gives the most levels. It gives 50, but I just wanted to have her maxed, man. I just want to have her maxed, because like I've always said, with damage dealers, you actually play with them, so you just want to enjoy them as a character. Okay, Michelle, can you stop spamming in block caps? I do appreciate it. Just picked up Chris. I think I'm crafting as right now. What's up, Hot Lips? Welcome to the stream. We also have a Russian name. For me, it says like Breknab, but it definitely isn't that. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Sean? Captain War as well. Level 1000, so high. It's just the lieutenants. I've been properly going ham on lieutenants. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. What's up, Ivan? Hello, welcome to the stream. Got a gold whirlpool today and got my second aim. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Getting 2 of the same character. He is a... I want to say he's survivor. He's survivor. So, you know, if anything turns up where survivors are usable, then he'll be good. I've tier 5'd my Abraham. I've tier 5'd my Abe. He hasn't actually been leveled up yet. He's just sitting there. I basically always have a tier 5 on standby just in case. If I need to level someone up. Generally, I use them for faction level ups, because faction level ups require generally quite heavy scoring. So yeah, there are my 4 characters. You can see 4 level 1000 characters. Got 600 in their base level, which is going to go higher soon because of limit break, and then 400 in lieutenant. So it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I will check out my lieutenants again. This is how I do it now. I max out 2, and then I'll get these to 380, and then I'll get these to 420. Then I'll get these to 400. Then I'll get these to 440. Before, what I used to do was get this one to like 400 and then get these all to 380. But like, if you look at my tanks, the first 4 tanks are my defense team pretty much. The first 4 tanks are my defense team. What's up, Seren? Happy Monday, yes. What's up, Raphael? Sunboy, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're all having a good day. I got gold tyrants in my supply depot. Take him! Take him! What's up, TK? How's it going, man? Danny, yo. What's up, Noah? I do the same with support attack. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I mean, basically, if you've got a lot of characters that you're using heavily, Like, if you had, like, 3 medics, it could be worthwhile doing on medics, you know? Could be worthwhile. What do you think about gold medal update, and who do you plan to get? I'm probably not going to get anybody. I think the update is good, though. We'll look at it. I think the update is good. If we go into the museum, we can see. What's up, Pizza Cake, Buttbeak? Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. So yeah, it's got its own section now. Just gold medal on the left-hand side. I don't think any of the characters are like proper standout, other than the quite expensive ones, like 20k ones. Except maybe Gov. The rest of them aren't really that amazing. I think Gregory is quite nicely priced though. Like he's a better character than anyone else in the 13,000s, I think. Yeah, pretty much he's the best character in the 13,000s. Like you can put Gregory on a defense team and he'll be annoying. And I think they kept all the same characters before. Waylon Negan, Aaron, Thomas Richards. Who else? Elodie. Was that it? Elodie? I think it was the 6. But yeah, some of the top end characters are really good, but they're quite expensive. You can get these from placing high in level ups, right? If you're like in a good position in level ups, you can get these medals. I mean, you can get them in any position, which is pretty good. Like right there, if you come in the last positions, you're getting almost like 10% of a gold mythic, which isn't too bad. They needed to do this from day one, though. Honestly, this has been too much of like 2 months or so of just like kind of really bad progress. They needed to do this way earlier. But yeah. But I'm probably going to just hold on to those medals until I need one of the characters. For instance, let's say Mythic Trial comes out and I only need one of the characters from that. I'll pick it up. Unless I get a lot, unless I got like 50k, I might just pick up like an alpha. Just because there's so many RNG pools, I could just claim the character that I'm going to pull on my next RNG pool. So I'll only do it for like if I'm desperate. Spamming continued, I see a lot of deleted comments. What's up, Captain Trips as well? I think I said hello to you, but what's up? Massive, hello. I need to understand these mythic tunes. I'm not building really good teams. Attack characters on attack with like 1 or 2 support characters. Defense characters like on defense, like tanks, medic, and support characters. just literally just spamming crap. This is awesome. This is awesome. Awesome. Let me borrow some of those military supplies till tomorrow. My military supplies are done. I'm pretty sure anyway. I spent a lot. I only did one of Michonne's skills as a priority, and that was agility. I just maxed that straight away, give her a bit of a damage boost. And then I did a lot of Mercer. I think I completely maxed Mercer. Yeah, Mercer's completely maxed on his stuff. And I'm going to be able to limit break him if I want to, because I'm going to get him from the event tomorrow. So yeah, he's completely maxed. I think I did some of... who else did I do? I think I did his skill. I didn't do his skill before. Like, I maxed his skill out. I did an extra 100% defense up. So he's pretty much done. The only thing I haven't done here is Pain Split, because I'm not really a big fan of Pain Split, honestly. Gotta pay to spam. I mean, like, you can't spam. Just straight up can't spam. Not like this, anyway. This isn't like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's hard to know if it's a bot sometimes, you know? It's hard to know. But yeah. If he does it again, he's getting a boot. Yeah, straight up. I've never seen the guy before. No love lost there. When you're about to hit level 1000, but I haven't even reached level 800 yet. It's about the lieutenants, right? I mean, 600 isn't too difficult. I think, how many characters have you got that are level 600 right now from player level? The blue level on Ezekiel here. You see there are 2 levels. There's blue and then yellow. The blue one's the player level, and the yellow is the lieutenant level. I'm going to hit my max lieutenant soon. It's going to be, like, awkward. I maxed out Andrea mythic abilities. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What priorities for Sandy passives? I think the ones that actually give direct damage are the ones that are good for Sandy. The two I've maxed: agility and critical superiority. Because I mean, agility basically on the majority of damage dealers is good, except Tyrese. Like a lot of multi-hit characters are good. Tyrese is like the only one that I've seen that isn't really great. I'd still probably do it on someone like Andrea, because you're basically amplifying her rampage and stuff, so that's good. But on Tyrese, it's just not needed. Like Tyrese is the only character where I'd say you just don't need to upgrade any of his passives. But on Sandy, you can see I am slowly doing like the other passives just to give her a little bit extra crit. She's getting 27 crit here. I will fully max Sandy out. She isn't a priority on the like this. Effectively, I see these as bonuses. These aren't going to directly affect her damage as much as it would like me maxing out someone else could help me. So I'm not in that much of a rush. We are going to get the new Battle Pass mission soon, right? In 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. I'm doing good, Moon. Thanks. What's your defense? I'll show my defense in a minute. Moon is right about Yumiko. Yep. I maxed Sandy because got the second Battle Pass just in time for war. Was historic 400k. Nice. Glad you had fun. Okay, we're going to have to back out and then go back in, I think. Okay, new missions. 3 million materials, easy peasy. Craft a weapon 2 times, not too bad. 250,000 military supplies. That seems like a trap. I mean, I just spent 1.5 million yesterday. I just spent like 1.5 million yesterday. You see, if that was last week, that would have been okay-ish. Because then people could have just spent it on the last day. That one's annoying. I think it's going to annoy a lot of people. I'm going to hit that, but that's really annoying for a lot of people. Use an adrenaline rush at times, fine. Use 16 world energy refills. I probably will do that because of the damn missions in the week. I'd say that's quite a lot, but I'm probably using that many cannons, honestly. Defeat 2,000 walkers. Okay, the rest of them seem fine. It's just that that's just kind of ill-timed, man. That's a bit ill-timed. 250k, and you're only getting 300. Like legit, are you getting more for spending food? You're getting the same for spending the food, right? Oh no, okay, maybe not. It's materials. I mean, you're getting 720 for 2,000 walkers. I mean, I guess there's 2 ways you could look at this, right? It's not that much, so you can get it and not miss out too much. But if you are spending 250k, you'd want more than 300, right? It's like it's kind of a weird situation now. I think those are the only option. And then you got the login, and then you got the daily crate, whatever it is. Oh no, that is the login, and that's the daily bag. Okay, yeah. All right. Does that scale? 200, 300, 300, 300, 500. Okay, I didn't actually know that. I have actually completed my battle pass, guys. And I'm not sure what to do, honestly. I'm probably just going to wait out until right at the end. Because Magna's not really available anywhere. And like, if she was in here... Is she in here? She could be in here, and I just haven't noticed. Like, because she's not in here, which is kind of strange she's not. Because she's a defense leader. And they haven't, like, they've got an attack leader in here in Rick and Negan. They don't have a defense leader in here. It's kind of strange that Magna's not in here. I would have picked up Magna in here if I needed her. But because she's not in here, I don't know, dudes. I don't know. I'm super duper close to my first level 1,002 and also nice. Yeah, I did say I invested my steel medals into Michonne, and going from 525 to 600 doesn't seem like that big a difference. Just testing her out a little bit on Sunday warring. Oh my god, it makes she was hitting like basic attacks for like 14k. She's nuts. And the thing about her as well is her bleed is just so high. Like Let me go up against Noah's team because I don't think Noah has a Nuki defense. Okay, he does. I'll try and take out those characters early. Oh no, wait. Which team did I attack? Which team did I look at? Was I looking at my own team? Yeah, I think I was looking at my own attack team and going, oh, it's got a pretty Nuki defense team. Okay, okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. I just want to show you the bleed, honestly. I just want to show you the bleed. I don't really care about much else. Watch the bleed here. I've put burn on my Negan as well. And I find the burn bleed combo between those two is crazy good. Like she's gonna be she's gonna be quite annoying to deal with, right? Because she has what is it? Hold the line. So I can just slowly bleed her down, and I can do 10k bleed off of turn 2. That's so nice. That's so nice. Like, and I could potentially like team up Michonne with Shiva and stuff. Yeah, and like I could make a burn bleed team now. I think that's what like a lot of people are missing, is that extra one character. There isn't a leader yet, right? I'm still like, there isn't a leader yet. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Oh, she only took 8k. Why did she only take 8k from the bleed? What? Has she got like reduce when taking damage from burn or bleed? Okay, yeah. Okay. I remember some characters have that. Oh, laggy. Laggy. Where's this lack of damage, man? Limit breaker. I'm gonna limit break. Michonne 100%. 100%. Do you know how fun it was to decap Doc turn 1? Oh, it was so fun. Let me see if someone's got a fast character. Okay, he has... I keep looking at my own team. I keep doing that. Okay, if basically, imagine this is Doc. I have to be careful not to do too much damage. But like, I was doing that to Doc so often. It's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling. We've talked to... I got to Diamond 5 for the first time. Nice! Congrats, man. That's really good. That's real good. I use Abe and Dwight to get 21k off burn turn 2. Can't you get like really high burn off turn 1? Just pull the second Glenn from the gold wheel. Would a second Rick or a first Bruce be better? I'd probably, if you can, I'd wait, but like I'd go for 2 Bruce. Like if you look at the value, how much they valued Rick, it isn't that high. Oh wait, they've got like, why have they got 2 versions of the thing in here? Have they forgot to move that? Remove that. And now they call it gold medal here. Look, below it says gold medal. I wonder if they fixed it in here. Did they fix it in here? Oh, they did. They need to remove them from here though, right? Unless they're meant to be in there. I don't know. And any of the characters cheaper in here than they are in here? No. I think no. Maybe Rosita? Wait, Rosita isn't in here. Why did they remove Rosita? I was actually like, Rosita bit. Why did they remove Rosita actually? I want her to be added. This is an outrage. This is one of the characters I'd want to go for, honestly. Why did they remove Rosita? Unless this is going to stay as well, which I don't think it will. I think this is going to get removed. And they removed... I know, Gabriel's in here. Yeah, they removed Rosita, right? Unless I'm just blind. Yeah, they did. Because of the Rosita rescue event? No, I don't think that makes any sense. Like, if she's in here, you know? Like, they've given away Andrew a couple of times. She's got 5 available in here. Glenn has been given away like 2 or 3 times. There's 5 available in here. That's just weird. Like, every other character was added except that. It's kind of weird, right? I don't know. For me, that's just... yeah. Look, once. I mean, she was probably one of the characters I would have prioritized because I've got one of the promo survivors. So I've got more chance of being able to run that map on the thing. But now I can't. Like, who are the other survivors? I think there's Abraham. I've got tier 5 as well. Far right, yeah. Survivor. So I've got 2 tier 5 survivors. And Rosita was another. Then we've got Gabriel is another, and I've got 2 of him. So I would have been able to get 4. Is there like a silver survivor? It doesn't look like it unless I just don't have them. I know there's militia. Got quite a few militia. Like Heath and Connie, I think, are militia. Wait, what's he? Woodbury. Woodbury's the same thing without the hat. Okay, interesting. That's just annoying for me. Would have probably been one of the characters I picked up. There's another militia. See, that'd be 3 militia 4s. Don't have any militia up here. No. What's this one? Commonwealth. Okay. Okay. It's weird that Mercer isn't part of the Commonwealth, right? Like, all things considered, he is a Commonwealth character, and he's not part of the Commonwealth, and it's not like there are many. I saw none silvers who are survivors. Okay. You have Gabriel. I've got 2 Gabriels down here. I have not tiered them up. I might get around to it. But yeah. What's up, Vorcott? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Junior as well? Corin. Sorry, I'm missing names. I do apologise. If I have vet rings, then the burn can go much higher. What's up, Alfie? Welcome to the stream. I mean, Rosita might be free to play in the... I mean, maybe one of her, right? Maybe one of her, but still. All Knight have medieval weapon. To a certain extent, I guess. Look what popped up in my depot, guys. Should I pick him up? I've got 2 already. Oops, wrong area. I've got 2 already. I can afford him. I had to do the daily SR last night. This would mean I could limit break him, but do remember, to limit break a character, you have to use steel medals on them to tier them up to max. So I'd have to use 200 steel medals on Dwight. Now, that's the thing that's making me think. Do I get a 3rd one right now, or just wait until he's in here on sale? Because I'm not in any rush to steel medal him. I've got like Mercer's ahead of him, Frost. That's pretty much it, right? Frost, Mercer on defense. On attack, I mean, I'm not prioritizing anyone else use it. I mean, I would do Wayland. I've got a 3rd Wayland, I think. I got Wayland from a Survivors Club pool, so I think I've got a Wayland sticking around. There we go, down the bottom. So I got a 3rd Wayland that I can limit break as well. Although he's not a priority, it would be nice. It really depends, right? Like, I'm not instantly just going to be like, yeah, I'm definitely limit breaking these characters. So I think I'm going to hold on to my steel medals from here on. Because the thing that happens with limit break, which you may not realize, is they actually get new skills. Or they get new, well, maybe not new skills, but they get new, like, advancement of their current skills. So, like, I think characters like this will probably not get any heavy advancement, might get, like, a small improvement. Maybe it might change the recharge rate a little bit or something, I don't know, unlikely. But the Death Mark one might get a boost because it's only got 1 buff there. So I think when Michonne gets limit broken, she's much more likely to get a boost to her Death Mark. And if that went to turn 1 on the initial cooldown, that would be nuts for me. Like, I think that's kind of what Michonne needs, is that to be turn 1. So it's just the bleeds going off from really early. That would be really worthwhile. And then she could potentially get another passive because she's only got 4. Like, most characters have 5. Well, actually, they don't. They have, like, a double increase on one. So, like, one of these could get another secondary increase. Maybe the target weakness, because it doesn't go that high. I think it goes up to 30% crit damage multiplier. So, it might get, like, 60% crit damage multiplier on a second upgrade, which would be which wouldn't be that great. Or disarm resist. She could get a second one of those to go up to 40%. Again, which wouldn't be that great, honestly. I'm defo breaking Gov Frost. I mean, if you've got them maxed out already, like the 4 characters I've got maxed out already, yeah. Unless it costs something that's in short supply, I'm just instantly gonna limit break them. But when I'm talking about the next characters, like I've got a potential right now to get a 3rd Dwight. I'm gonna get a 3rd Mercer tomorrow. I've got a 3rd Gregory. I've got a 3rd Wayland. You know, I've got a selection of characters which I can choose for the other characters that I tier up. Apparently, still medals should be easier to come by though. So you think I should pick up Dwight? I mean, I guess Watch How is in my depot tomorrow on sale for like 550. I mean, it isn't that big a deal, but you just know. You just know. Can feel it. You can feel it. Okay, so we'll get a Dwight. So that's another character that I can just limit break when I need to. I hate how vet rings are so hard to get. If you progress in Conquest, when you get the higher level you are in Conquest, the better veteran rings you get on a daily basis. My veteran rings are doing nothing but go up right now. I was on like 800 a month ago. I'm on now 1300. Like, I need something else to use these on. Now, I know people have said in my chat, you can sell them for not military supplies, you can sell them for gear markers, but I want there to be something else, like a shop or something that I can spend them on. Nothing crazy in there. Maybe I can trade it for bits. That'd be cool. Like, what about like 500 vet rings you could trade for like 1 gold bit? Well, I mean, that's quite high actually. But yeah, like, that's like, what, 20% of a gold mythic? I'd do that. Or the normal bits as well. Trade them for normal bits. I'm probably going to buy a 3rd Andrea to break. Yeah, the thing about this shop that I was talking about before is, like, let's say, like, I need a 2nd Herschel to get all 5 knights at tier 5. He's the only one I need. So, do I buy him instantly? Nah. Why would I buy him instantly? That wouldn't make sense, right? That wouldn't make sense. Even though I need him, it doesn't make sense to buy him instantly. Just because I could do a 10 pull on select recruits, you know, my end of month pulls, and I could get him at the end of month because he's in here, you know? Doesn't make sense. That's why I wouldn't ever purchase any character that's on the select wheel, and I think them being in there is kind of like, it's kind of like they're just useless, you know? Like Gabriel, Thomas Richards, Carl, and Darius, and Herschel, all 5 of them being in there is like, it's kind of like useless for the majority of people.
Sounds good.
Trade them for naughty bits.
Naughty bits. I mean, yeah. Don't know how that would work. Veteran rings for naughty bits. I mean, could try. I want Conquest 3. Need more military supplies and training supplies. I mean, we are getting Conquest 3. That's what's coming in June. What limit break, Sandy and Rick? If you have a character maxed out already, that's the character that's going to be maxed out. Like, level 600, the blue one. That's the max level that you can level a character. The rest is lieutenant levels. That doesn't mean you can't limit break a character. Like, you could be brand new to the game, and your lieutenant level 0 or like really low, like 20 or 50 or whatever. And then you get level 600 characters, you can limit break them straight away. It's only about the blue level that makes a difference. So the first 4 characters I can limit break, but only 3 of them I've actually got a dupe of. I haven't got Ezekiel. I have got some tire bags, guys, and I think maybe the roadmap has reset and I haven't done it. Yeah, okay, so we'll do the tire roadmap. And I've got some tires. If I get gold medals here, I will open them. Like, 10k. I've actually pulled the 1k twice, and I've pulled 5 starters and 2 ghillie suits, and like 3 SR cans. Like, I've been pretty happy with what I got from those bags. The bags have been pretty decent. It'd be nice to know the odds, just to know, but the bags have been pretty decent. Game is unplayable, not being petty or nasty, but I can't ascend my gold mythics, so what do I do? Like if you've got a bug, you need to contact support. What tier are your gold mythics? They can only go up 1 tier. Like, you can only get them to tier 5, like, with another gold mythic. I'd actually be happy to trade them in for military supplies. I mean, yeah, if there was a shop where you could get different things, military supplies, you know, all the basic currencies, basically currencies, nothing else. So just like food, materials, military supplies, that sort of thing. Maybe like Ascendance medals. But I think that's basically what the bit store's meant to be bringing. That's why I just said, like, yeah, bit store would be fine. Vet rings for steel medals. I think steel medals are meant to be easier to come by after the next update, but that means that they're bringing in a new gear tier, so the new gear will be harder to get. It might become the new war gear, and then steel medals become like a world map gear or something. I don't know. We have to wait and see what they're gonna do with it. No way you have a ton OG select recruits. I mean, I do. I saved a lot of pulls. But the chance of actually getting a gold mythic on there is small, but you know, once you get off there, like Carl, even if I pulled 2 of him day 1, and I already had 2 of him, but like, I needed Herschel. Your Discord notifications comes late. I do my Discord notification manually, if that makes sense. I missed the tire roadmap again. Oof. I've missed it once. I have missed it once, and I had to buy 2 bags, so it cost me quite a bit. Like, it's actually kind of like drastic, the amount that you have to spend to get back like, if you miss just one roadmap, you have to spend potentially 600 coins to get it back. We just don't get given, and I had to spend 600 because of course I hit 90% twice, and we just don't get given enough coins in this game. Every other game gets given currency. Like, they throw currency at you. Like, if I was to play another mobile phone game, I'd be getting like 5 to 10 free promo pulls every week. You don't get 1 free promo pull in this game unless you actually actively choose to do it with your coins. They don't like these tokens here. These ones. What the way Scopely gives these out is probably like 5 or 10 times as much as what other games give out, like the actual really good pulls, like these pulls, for free. You know? Just kind of seems off. My Survivors Club has expired, but I probably will renew it at the beginning of next month. The reason I'm having to do that is just because I want things to be timed a bit better with it going in and out of my bank. I hate like getting billed on the 20th. It's just like, it just sucks. I sometimes forget that I'm going to get billed on the 20th. So I am going to miss pulling for this character, I think, which is probably one of the worst characters to miss pulling for. I might be able to pull for her for like 3 times. Because if I just pulled her once and I just got lucky, I'd be able to run that roadmap from a daily pool, and then be able to get the one lorry at least. You were right. No one wins meme wars. I've been at it for 3 weeks now. It's impossible. Look, I love you. Oh well. I mean, thank you. I missed last mission raid last night, so bought 3 105 coin bags for 24 helmets. The helmet one doesn't seem as bad. I missed one of those as well. The helmet one doesn't seem as bad. This one is quite bad. I didn't buy this one. Although I think this one would have... I think I needed 30. And I needed to buy 3 bags. I might have actually bought this bag, honestly. I'm not sure which one I bought. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'll get Mercer tomorrow. As you can see, my number's a bit weird because I had to buy a couple of bags and I just got an uneven amount. So I'll get Mercer tomorrow.
Good. Sounds good.
Feels good.
Sounds good. Hello, survivors.
Why is that? I don't know why, Mike, right? But every now and again, you do a donation and the voice changes. Can you select the choice? Like, have you got a selection? Like, is it giving you a selection of the voice? Like, I have a default voice, and it's not doing it. It's not doing it. I'm on my way to my second Bruce right now. I'm on my way to my second Bruce. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I mean, you can sell 6s and S-Class for bits. I mean, yeah, you can. But I'm saying, like, this is would just be another way, right? This would just be something else you could do. Because I got tons of vet rings. Tons. Tier 3 game crashes every time, goes to tier 4. Is it every single gold mythic or is it one particular one? I would definitely contact support. I would definitely I mean, or like message or put in the bug section on Discord. That's messed up. Ivan, I don't know what you're saying. Look, what do you thim? Did you say something that you want me to? I can't see it. About war rewards. I think war rewards are okay. We've got one more CRW, and potentially, I think we're meant to have 1 to 2 more blitzes as well. So, haven't checked the calendar yet. Let me just check. I did check it. Like, I just had a quick look, but I didn't really check if there was a blitz or anything on there. No blitz war. So next week, there potentially should be a blitz war and a CRW, because they said 3 to 4 blitz wars and we've had 2, and they said 6 CRWs and we've had 5. So we should have 1 more blitz at least and 1 more CRW. So I'm definitely going to be getting Erica ×2. And then the leftovers, I'll get some mythic recruit tokens. I guess. Especially now Glenn and Elodie are both in the museum. If I need to pick them up, they're in there. Like, how much are they evaluating these at? Let me just get out the calculator, right? 35k, 55k. Okay. Oh, man, I can't remember how to do this. Okay, she's valued really low, 13. So it's weird. They value Glenn at 18 in here and her at 13, but in here they're both at 35. Right? That's weird. Like, she should be 25 in here or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So we'll just look at Glenn and forget about Elodie for the time being. Because she's definitely going to be low. Okay, let's bust out the calculator. Was it 35,000? Divided by... I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, to be honest. That can't be right. That can't be right. I basically want to try and find out how many of these gold things they're valuing Erica at. So if he's 35k, then I need to... I mean, it's effectively 2 for every 1. So she's going to be valued at, like, more expensive. She's seen as better than, you know, Gator, more expensive than Gator, Andrea, and stuff like that. She's going to be at, like, 28k or 29k or something of these in terms of, like, pure value. If she was to come in here, she'd be much cheaper. So she'd be like 20k. I don't know. I'd still think she's probably the better one to come by, just because I think they're probably going to add her to RNG stuff. Like, they'll add her to gold mythics and mythic recruits over other stuff first, right? What's up, Ruben? Welcome to the stream. Have you decided if you're going to do Magna or no? No, not yet. Not yet. How long have I got? I've got 3 weeks. I've got 3 weeks. I've got ways to get Magna in the meantime, right? Let me just double check. Is Magna in Prestige? I know it's pretty low chance, but I know she's somewhere. I'm in a faction that always places either first or second in war and still don't get enough. Yeah, I even brought the battle pass. Okay, yeah, Magna's in Prestige, pretty random, but yeah. Is she in here? I don't think she's in Mythic Recruits. Could I'd be different depending on you donate through Streamlabs rather than... No, it's got the same voice. Definitely got the same voice, so I selected the same voice. It's just weird. I don't know why that happens. I don't know why that happens. Okay, it's Rosita in here. Blitz wars are usually really inconvenient. I think they're inconvenient for everyone, honestly. Like midweek wars, the only convenient thing about them is they're 6-on-6, and it's just easier to fill. But yeah, plus a lot. I mean, I think a lot of factions, unless you're like a real like hardcore faction, a lot of the time it'd just be like, yeah, don't worry too much about it. It's midweek. What's up, Canal? Suggest going to do my gold mythic pool. Suggest me a tune to pull on. Maybe I have some luck. Wayland. Pull on Wayland. He's given me some luck a little bit in the past. Lucky Wayland. Blitz wars are usually really... sorry, I read that one. I still need... Okay, let's see.
This is a test.
No idea what's going on. No idea what was going on. On one of the donations you did the other day, right, her voice changed mid-sentence. It started off with this voice and then went to the one it's meant to be. I'm going to log into Streamlabs and see what's going on. Let's have a little look. They might have removed her voice. It is possible they updated the voices or something. Let me just have a little look. Yep, that's cool. Alert box. Is that it? Okay. I can do a test as well. I'm not sure if she's going to read it out though.
This is a test donation for £63.
I've got... Oh, I don't know why. How do I change her voice? Custom, alert, layout. Let me test out a super chat. So let's see what voice it does for that.
Feels good. Sounds good.
This is a test super chat alert for £16.
That's the voice we want. I don't know where I don't know how I can select it. I'm trying to see how I can select it. Donations. Open text to speech. English auto. English GB. That might be because it's let me save that. Let me just check my settings for super chats. English text to speech. Yeah, okay, there we go. I fixed it. This should fix it.
Sounds good.
This is a test donation for £35. Oh.
I don't know what's going on. It's the same selected thing here. I don't know what's going on. I can do an American one. Should I do an American one? Let's test out the American English one. This is gonna be maybe hilarious. It might take a little bit of time to update or something. Let me just check.
Feels good. Sounds good.
This is a test donation for £10.
Apparently that's the American one, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Feels good. Sounds good.
This is a test super chat alert for £63.
Okay, that was the American one. Oh, that was good. This I can't even do that voice. I can do other languages too. Let me see. I wonder if there's a way I could do like random language. That would be so sick. They would always read it in English, but it would do it in the accent of. Let me do Italian. Let me do Italian. It might take a little bit of time to update or something. I'm not sure. Okay, which one did I just do? Super chat. Let's see. It might take a little bit of time to update. Let's see what happens.
Sounds good.
This is a test super chat alert for £51.
Okay. It might take a little bit of time to update, so I've updated it to Italian. I just want to see what it does. I want to see if it's like super racist, you know, that just starts doing like all the accents really heavily. I'm pretty sure they're all robotic voices. They're not actual people.
This is a test super chat alert for £37.
It's changing the voice each time. It's changing the voice each time. Karen calling out. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, last chance on the Italian.
Good. Sounds good.
This is a test super
I don't know.
chat alert
I don't
for
know.
£11.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm going to change it back to English. Let me see. I'll do a test donation, last one, just to see what voices this is doing.
Sounds good.
This is meant to be...
This is a test donation for £58.
I don't know what's going on. Oh. Okay, I'm changing it back to English auto, and we'll see what happens. I don't know why it changed the voice. It's like it's being a little bit annoying. I like the OG. I like the OG voice. That's why I selected it, you know. That's why I selected it. I like the OG. Rip. Rest in peace. Sounding like she was going to tell us. Yeah. I think it's all. It's not like they've recorded the tones of someone's voice. I think it's just like bot orchestrated effectively. I did say I was going to open my bags, right? I think I've got. I might only have one actually. I might have been impatient. I've been opening them. I'm not sure. Maybe I might have saved you two. Okay, let's see what we get. Gonna get a raid refill. Amazing. You want to see the gold things here? I thought we had it. I saw round. This is the only place I've been getting these weapon tokens though. I think I've got two. Let's open these. I want my some blow torches. Engine grease. I'll take it though. I'll take it. I will take. We'll do some of the Dell's roadmap. I've got some of the energy. Yeah, we should be fine. I'm not sure what's going on there. We'll miss the old sassy. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe she'll come back. I did change it to English automatic, so maybe she'll come back. I don't know. Well, we heard her a couple of times there, but it wasn't making any sense in my mind. Like, I'm guessing it takes a little bit of time for it to fully update in their back end. I just don't know. You're not saving the weapon tokens for monthly pools? Nah, I don't get enough, and the animation is so slow on those, and my monthly pools videos are quite long at the moment because I'm doing 10 pools on training grounds every month now, which takes up like a minute. Especially if I get something good. And then there's so many elite character tokens, I generally skip those a little bit. And I've got like 50 select recruits. Like, I didn't do all my select recruits last month just because I had so many. I don't want my video being too long. I want people to actually want to watch it, you know. I've got like a 35-minute pool video with all my elite character tokens. No one's going to watch that. What's up, Marcos? Welcome to the stream. Eric as well. Sorry, I didn't say hello to Eric. Pretty sure I didn't. Unless you're really near the beginning, Eric. Sometimes it's so hard to remember who I've said hello to. I feel terrible sometimes. I see names and I'm like, no. And then it's even worse when someone's like, Am I getting ignored? Am I blocked in chat? It's like, no, I'm just literally like a terrible streamer and a horrible person. I haven't ignored you on purpose, I just literally have not seen your name. How far am I? I'm on Act 3, but I've got like 80 energy. So I'm just playing through it now. I like this background. I think I've got this background. Has anyone seen the background when you're doing stages, right? Where there's a basketball court and it's like an indoor basketball court? That just it's just so weird. Like, we haven't had ones like that before, but it actually stands out quite nicely. The Andrea Shiva event, nah, it definitely wasn't, unfortunately. And it pitted faction members against each other. It was a pretty trash event. Because if you came first or second in a faction event, in the first faction event, you'd have to win like multiple other events to get it done, and then obviously everyone else in your faction wants to do that as well. Bad streamer's a lie, bad person, don't know, but seem nice. I guess that's as accurate as you can get. It is true, you don't know. You don't know how it would be in real life. More defense than up for Mercer, right? I'd say more HP. He needs a big health pool because you want to reflect damage. But he still needs good defense. So it's either like 60% HP, 40% defense, or like around that. What you could do is, I did a video on Friday where I went over the mods of my characters, and as much as I didn't mod them like... Oh, someone wanted to see my defense team. As much as I didn't mod them like amazingly well, because I don't have lots of HP mods, unfortunately. This is my defense team right now. And I'd say I only have like one weapon I'm truly happy with, and that would be Frost's. This one. Where it's doing everything I want it to do. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Whose voice is this?
You always ignore me, ha 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 ha.
I like how the little like tempo in the ha 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 was pretty good. Anyway, did someone just do a donation? I don't even know. I didn't even see it. Thank you very much, Singers. I appreciate it. Like, this weapon is really good, but I kind of don't like it because I want it to be a normal absolute defense. I'm trying to make those sort of weapons now, strangely enough. Like, slowing the enemy is like buffing them a lot of the time. Everyone uses attack while slowed, so it's just like, yeah. Could I see your Mercer mod? Sure. But like I said, on Friday, I did go over all of my characters. I'm actually attacking my defense team. Okay, let's go a bit faster because it's... Oh no, Sandy's in here. It's not going to be too bad. I did go over all of my characters in my defense team and my two attack teams. And I modded them and I said why I was doing things or how I think you should do it. I may have modded them slightly differently because I modded them with the best stuff I have. But with Mercer, I think it's basically like I say, you want to have about at least 45%, at least 55% of his stat balance on defense and HP should be towards HP. Closer to 60%, maybe even 65%, because you want him to reflect large amounts of damage and be able to take lots of damage in terms of like amounts. Like for instance, if he gets one shot by Sandy, he's only reflecting one hit. But if he gets two shot by Sandy, the second hit may only do like, I don't know, 30% of his HP, but it will reflect the same as the first hit because the way reflect works. So being able to have a big enough health pool to take that is important. Now defense will reduce the amount of damage you're taking to like, you want to just have it reasonably well balanced. But you need some sustain in the kit. Someone was talking about a nice Mercer weapon they've got on him, where it's like heal based on the amount of AP you've got. I literally started another stage without showing you his mod, sorry. But the biggest problem with me is his weapon. There's like Governor, Frost, and Mercer need like unique weapons like to themselves, and I have it on Frost. I showed you the Frost one, but the one I have on Mercer is not great. To be honest, like the Mercer one is the absolute defense weapon, which is probably not a good idea because you want him to get hit. It's just that's the only weapon I've got with like double stats and huge amounts of stats. So I'd probably want to put him with like, oh, coughing, sorry. I like AP down in the 3rd slot, and then huge stats afterwards. There is a weapon where it's got AP down on a 3rd slot base. It's the Aaron's Axe with HP as well, so you can get that to quite high stats. And in the last slot, you could go with the depending on your AP, like for every 20% AP, get healed by like percentage of your health, or you could go with 12% HP to a line of teammates where he gets it instead of someone else. And that's why like Governor and Mercer in a line together with those two, like they both could have those weapons, would give a massive HP boost to both of them, and that'd be quite nice. Let me just check out that weapon in the armory. I'm not sure what it's under. It's probably under team player or raid. So I'm sorry, not team player or raid. Team player or I mean, it should definitely be under team player. Okay, it's not. Okay. Interesting. Resistance, maybe. Every turn for every 20% AP, heal 5% max HP. And that's why that is actually specifically quite good on Mercer is because he's only 55 AP. So his basic attacks, I think, give him 40% AP. So he'll be able to heal 10%. Like, he'll basically be able to do a fast healing weapon to himself. Guaranteed as well. It's guaranteed to himself. As a minimum, he'll get a fast healing weapon every turn. So that'll be quite nice. And then if he gets the taunts off, he'll always have some AP at the beginning. For every 10 AP, it's or like for every 11 AP, that's 40%. No, not 40%, 10%. So with getting the 2 taunt hit, he'll always have 11 AP. So he'll always heal. It'd be nice. It'll work pretty nicely. That was a good call. I think that's actually a pretty good weapon. But if you want to make a weapon that's a bit more for the team, and then you have other weapons that do fast healing, I need to switch off this team. You want to do other weapons that give fast healing, you can go for the 12% HP to a line. I got my first Glenn put as defense leader. Which weapon do you recommend, Locke? Absolute defense on fast characters is a must. Is a must. Am I not able to take the team because it's got yeah, I think it is because it's got a drop a leader in it for drops. I have an AP drain weapon for Mercer with stats, but the 4 slot is 1535, which is meant for a tune on my attack team in the S class era. I have AP. Okay, all right, interesting. That sounds pretty interesting. 1535. I mean, he does actually get bonus attack from Berserker and stuff, so I guess it's not terrible. I think just the biggest part of his kit that's a big hole is he doesn't survive. Like, he's meant to take damage, but he's got to replenish his health somehow, and that's a big hole in his kit. Whereas if you compare him to the promo, which is Connor, which is kind of like him to a certain extent, he just doesn't reflect, but he has the same sort of like control style. He has self-sustain. Every time he gets hit, he does bonus HP. Now, you can get through that a little bit easier. Maybe Mercer heals off of his rush, though. I'm not actually kind of sure. It's kind of terrible. I mean, as long as the stats are defensive, at least it's a stat weapon. I mean, you're kind of in the same position as me, where you just kind of have to use. I'm fortunate enough that my one is all right. And my other ones, I could use that, but I mean, look at his stat change when I use that, right? His HP just disappears I mean, maybe I want the stats to be flipped. If the stats were flipped there, I wouldn't be too mad. I could reset that weapon. And then I've been thinking about resetting this weapon more and more, honestly. And just going for double stats. But I think the weapon you can use is... okay, I can't really show you. Let me just re-equip the other one. Re-equip. His stats are low because he's only 925 as well. Like, he's only 525 on the tier ups. I'm going to probably start making a weapon off of this. What was it? Strong HP. This one. And then I can get it to like 30% defense. And let me think. Yeah, 30% defense, 40% HP, 5-star. In the last slot, I can go with maybe the heal to self or the 12% to a line, and then 50% HP. Like, really heavy HP weapon. He'll actually get more HP than he currently is because he's only got 45% HP right now. And I might do that with Governor's Pistol as well, because I've been trying to craft this pistol for so long. You guys have been seeing me craft this, right? Where I've been hitting these, getting them to 40%, and then trying to hit focus stun. I must have done this nearly 35, 40 times now. I'm doing it multiple times a week. And, like, multiple times of hitting all 3 a week. So it's like twice a week on the 3. And it's been like 5 weeks. So it's like, yeah. That's 30 plus. So I might start off with like this weapon. I think it's really bad, but at least it's got stun on it. Some control. You know, the pistol. I think it's got 20 crown on it. Let me just search for Rick, I guess. You know, Rick's pistol. I think I have a few of them. I've got one. So I can just start off this. And I can just give it 30% HP. Huge AP when attacking. 35% HP. Make it 5-star. Last slot I can just do 12% HP to a line of teammates, and then make it 45% HP. Just so it's like something in the meantime, and then I can work on the perfect weapon with focus stun and all that stuff on the side afterwards. Like right now I'm taking so long getting like the one that I really... This would be really much easier to get. I only need to get basic upgrades rather than clutch crits. Which is just... I've not been lucky recently on those crits, honestly. Not lucky at all. Let's reset this one. Actually, I'm going to hold on to that. Hold on to that. I'm going to test out something with that one. Mercer at least heals on rush. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He does. So he has some sustain, but 30% of the max HP. And he would rush after getting wrecked, right? So, like, he has a chance of bringing it back. He has a chance of bringing it back. Yeah, this week's weapons are the last attempt, and then I'll go back. Then I'll go to the other ones. This week's weapons will be the last attempt at getting focus stun for Gov. I just want to get it on a HP weapon. I just want to get it. Watch me get like 2 at the same time, or maybe like all 3 get focus stun. That's the kind of luck I get. I get unlucky for ages, and I'll get loads of stuff happen at the same time. And it'll just be like, oh my god, I can't believe you're always this lucky lockdown. It's like, nah. It looks like it because my luck is just like in this massive like little boost. Like 5-minute, 10-minute boost of just massive amount of luck. But yeah. I put heal based on HP in the 4 slot on Mercer. Yeah, I think it was you, Mike. Was it based on HP? Based on AP, you mean? Based on AP. I was talking about that just a moment ago. Was it you who talked about on my last stream? Resistance 4. The third one. That's pretty nice. Every turn, for every 20% AP, you heal 5% max HP. It's not terrible, you know? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Do you think 120% reflect weapon would work well with Mercer, or just keep... I don't know if you can reflect twice or if it stacks. He always reflects on his kit, so I just don't think you need an RNG proc on his reflect when he's got a guaranteed on his kit. Like he's got the 60%. He's got 60% reflect base, and that works with rushes and signature moves as well. So I would mainly make it so that he has something that makes him a bit more worrisome to attack, honestly. Like non-window, basically. I see you saving your rearview mirrors like I advised. Good choice. Yeah. It was definitely a good call. I would have been doing them right now. Like the tip that Noah gave me was save the rearview mirrors right now. As you can see, I've got enough for over 10 runs. And save them for when the energy mission comes up, because you're going to need to spend energy, and this comes up every 3 hours, and then you can just do it then. And then at least you're doing something that's quick. This is quite quick. These are only one wave stages. And I know the majority of people will be like, but I want to do the world map. But it's just like this. You just got to do so many. You just got to do so many. You got to do like 150 runs. 150 runs of these, which is nuts. Yeah. Which is crazy. Okay, let's continue with the Dale roadmap. I'm going to be able to maybe complete Act 4 or 5. Also happen to have dual stat focus done with reduced or damage. I think it'll work on Gov. Right now I have a 33% defense, 40% HP, AP on attack, focus stun weapon. He doesn't really need defense. He needs just huge amounts of HP. So that what I'm hoping to get is I'm hoping to get let me just think. I'm hoping to get 45% HP, AP on attack, focus stun, and then 12% HP to a line of teammates, just so he gives tons and tons and tons of HP. Just he's going to be eventually my main damage dealer on my defense team. So he has to have tons of HP to almost guarantee kills. Oh, by the way, since I remodded, and I put that mod on this dude, Kelly. It's only 60%, but the amount of times that he fully absorbs Governor's Rush as in the last thing, because he absorbs the hit from one character and he gets hit himself a lot of the time. But he absorbed both hits and Gov does no damage. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. He always keeps someone alive anyway. I use that one a lot, especially on 55 AP costumes. Yeah, it makes sense. On him especially, because of the taunt, he's almost always going to have the AP for one of the one of the heals. I also have oh yeah, I read that. I mean, it's not terrible. I think in the meantime, I'll just show you the weapon I've got on my Gov. In the meantime, I'm definitely not unhappy with any of my weapons. Like, this is my weapon here. Kind of want to change it to normal absolute defense. I'm happy. This one I'm happiest most with, just because it's, you know, he needs AP, he needs stats, elusive impair. Yeah, and then for this dude, I have this weapon. 33% defense, 40% HP. It's the same weapon as what, to a certain extent, of what Frost has, but he doesn't need the defense in the first place. Originally, I was making this for... who was I making this for? I was making this for a turn 2 command rush trader, and the amount of times I tried for cleanse in that 4 slot. I actually got cleanse on his base weapon. We all know what happened there. I just got miscalculated. And then this is the weapon again, like just everything slightly out of slot. And then this is probably the best weapon I've got, but I have to put on Sandy, otherwise she's just going to get obliterated. Simple as that. She will just get obliterated. And she generally does anyway, but at least she's the focus. Like, I don't mind that too much. If people focus Sandy on my defense team, the other people get like an extra turn to sort of get things rolling. And they're very tanky. And if she survives, she'll just wreck them with a basic attack or potentially her rush if she gets her rush in the initial focusing. She's got really good stats for someone who I've not put any defensive stats on as well. 31k HP and 25k defense. Like she's only got 6k less HP than Frost, and I've actually like modded Frost with a HP mod and weapon. That's actually weird. What? Why? That can't be right. Oh no, she's got a weapon as well. She has got a weapon. So she is getting a boost from her weapon. I was like, wait, how's she getting that much HP? Hold up. Oh, damn, I did it again. Defense team, get it done. Save the mirrors for what? Next week, like tomorrow, we'll have the missions reset from military supplies to world energy. Just use the rear view mirrors when the world energy missions are up, just because then you've got to spend world energy anyway. What do you think about attack for every debuff? I got that one on a blue weapon, and I'm wondering if to keep it. I mean, if you've got a very debuff heavy team, sure. For sure. Is it on that character or on the enemy team, Mario? Because if it's on the enemy team, there is a very specific weapon that you should build with that to like buff that weapon. And it's nice because you can put on a support character and it's just a 4 slot. I'll just show you the weapon. I used to use this on trauma teams because a lot of people used to start to put resists again on their teams with this weapon. There we go. This 4 slot here you can just craft. So it's actually just an effect you can just apply every turn. Automatically. It isn't even like you don't have to attack. It just happens. And that'll be 5 debuffs. At the start of every turn, apply 35% heal reduction to all enemies for 1 turn. And this was really good for trauma teams because a lot of people did resists of this, and I actually took people out. Like they had like maybe like I don't know, 10, 15k trauma, and then the weapon applied at the beginning of the turn, and they resist the heal reduction only 35% as well. It's not like it's doing 100% heal reduction, just a small one, and they resisted it because their heal reduction was quite a good way of beating some of these teams, and they just self-destructed because of that. It was quite nice. I think that's the only weapon that does it automatically. The rest are like on hits. The new level up milestones have a lot of salvage tokens. Will help with them. Yeah, I was starting to see that I was getting salvage tokens a bit. I have a 45% HP, 35% defense, focus stun, and 12% HP weapon for Gov. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I don't think it's terrible having defense over AP on attack. Some people do focus Gov. But I don't actually mind him dying. You know, I don't mind him dying. And once I've got Erica on my team, he will be able to potentially get revived. I think Erica's going to go in Sandy's slot, and then I've got a revive, and that'll be really frustrating. But the only downside is she's going to be my only medic, and she's going to be a little bit behind in terms of lieutenants a lot of the time. Do you think the Violent Ransacking Club is a story is a good weapon for Kelly? The weapon I've got for Kelly on my attack team is a strong attacks weapon. Strong attacks. Depends how many strong characters you got. But yeah. I guess Ransack is just fun. I would say Ransack probably would be cooler on someone like Wayland. But then he does need to crit. It's kind of a hard situation. So like in this team, this is the weapon I use on mine. I'd probably want to go for stun on attack here now, like thinking of it. But it is nice that there's a little bit of control because like there's lack of control on mythics right now. So like having a bit of more control potential, even if it's only 1 basic attack every now and again. But yeah, strong attacks is really good. Oh my god, my heart. It's like, oh damn, did I just reset it by accident? Blimey. So yeah. You can see I've got 4 strong characters, so like when I go into a stage, you can see everyone's got 40% attack boost. And that's really good on like Michonne, Sandy, you know. Lots of damages. If it was possible, would you make a weapon for Sandy with S-Class Dylan's weapon? 3rd slot, toned down rampage? 100%. It's based on crit, right? 100%. She get double. She did get double collab basically. I mean, she can get that with splash, but it's not controllable, and it's like low percentage on splash, like what 35%. That was I crit more often than not on Sandy. Like the majority of the time she does crit. What she's not going to crit. Yeah. On this team, actually, she might not crit. She's only got 2 15-35. She's only got 1 15-35 around her right now. Just Negan. Michonne's weapon's still not like finalized, so she is going to be critting a little less than normal right now. But yeah, definitely, I think Dylan's weapon was really good. I never got around to really using Dylan, unfortunately. His weapon, his event was pretty troll. And B, they just never gave out event characters quickly after events. And it was not like they were like amazing. Like Aaron defense lead, it took them like, it felt like forever to give out his cards. Like they gave out promos before they gave out those event characters. And you know the event characters are not going to be as strong as the promos that were released at the same time. It's weird, right? It's for enemy debuffs. Then that weapon would work great. That weapon would work great because then it's the entire team getting a debuff, so it counts as 5. I think I did test that out one time just to see what it was like. Oh, this was actually humans. There's so many absolute defense slow weapons. That's I used attack when slowed on my Tyrese to get slow and wipe the whole team very easy. Try that. No, 100%, 100%. That's why I'm trying to stop using. Stop using it. How many acts are there here? Blimey, 10. I think the calculation was you could complete everything if you just did the roadmap every time it popped up. You did get enough tires, so as long as you didn't fail any stages, or you know, unfortunately, if your game crashes in the middle of a stage, you're screwed. I thought that was a firework. I thought that was a firework. Sirens. Actually looked up in my room, like, where's the firework that's gone off in my room? 50 likes on the stream, guys. Nice, thank you. I just noticed. Thank you very much for the likes. Much appreciated. The attack while slowed is really good for Conquest, though. That is full show. If you crash, you can contact support. You can get the tires back. I mean, you can, but you know, yeah, no. Sometimes support can take a little bit of time to get back to you, and if there's only 24 hours left on the roadmap or less, you know. I think I contacted support recently about there was the issue where I completed a roadmap really quickly and it had silver mythic tokens as the reward rather than gold mythic. And I contacted support and they did get the stuff back to me. You know, they did give me the stuff and take away the other stuff. I remember crashing when using Walker Hands and lost them. And they just weren't having it. Apparently I never crashed. Yeah, I don't know, man. There are different types of crashes, I guess. Some can just not seem like crashes on their end. I don't know. I don't think I might have had it like once where I've had it just randomly crash. Oh, there's a live walker. She survived. She's a survivor. Okay, we're going to be able to do a couple of stages on the next act. Have any of you managed to do any of the Lori roadmaps? I might do a poll on my channel at the end of it and just, you know, how many of you got Lori I didn't get any lorry. I got the first lorry, or I got the first edition lorry. They gave you back the gold mythic tokens if you didn't use the silver. Yep. Fortunately, I do save my pulls for the end of month. You got her first edition. Going all out. Hopefully she's going to be... Oh man, there's another one. Just standing there. Seems to be some of the multi-hit rushes, and I've got quite a few multi-hit rushes in there. Specifically Wayland. Surprisingly, I didn't see any lorries. I mean, she is more of an attack team character. Although she could be pretty annoying on defense with her first turn signature move. I think she's more of an attack team character. And then like the combo between her, Sandy, and Carol is actually pretty good. The fact that you need tier 5 Carol to get her means you're going to have tier 5 Carol, you know. You managed to do the first act of the roadmap. Nice. At least you got one lorry. That means when it comes back round again eventually, you will be able to tier 5 her. So you're going to be a little bit ahead. But no gold skin for you. Do you want me to show you something pretty funny about this roadmap, this background, guys? Hopefully it doesn't zoom in here. Okay, you see the pictures in the background? You kind of do. I'm gonna have to remove my donation thing. One sec. You see the pictures in the background? The one on the right is actually Lee. You can see it's Lee. This is Ericsson. This actual like place is Ericsson. The school for the Telltale season 4? Is it season 4 or season 3? Season 4. This is the school for Ericsson. But the pictures, the one on the right is Lee and the one on the left is Carly. But they've like made it look like they're dirty, so like you can't really see it. But I thought that was kind of cool how they like included them in this little art here. So if you see this roadmap yourself, you can. It might be another stage here. Yeah. So when you do this roadmap, you'll be able to see. You can sort of see it on the right hand side one. The left hand side one's harder because of the positioning of the wave stuff. You can defend and let it zoom in a little bit. I'm not sure if that makes it better. Mythic League. This was before. These were before, but who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? As long as there's a mythic Holly, I don't care. She's got to be one of the best season 1 characters for sure. I'd actually like to see a like Telltale DLC of Holly. They could do like a spin-off comic of her and everything. I'd love that. Holly was a badass. And I think I'm actually remembering her name wrong. Was her name Holly or was it Molly? Wait a sec. Hold up. I'll have to see. Molly, that's it. It was Molly. I was thinking of the wrong blonde. They look quite similar, to be fair. I was like, hold up. Holly doesn't sound actually that right. Yeah, it is Molly indeed. They actually do look kind of similar. Or maybe she had a name change, mate. Maybe that's where she ended up. Is there a mythic? Oh, there is a mythic Holly. There is a mythic Holly. But she was awesome, and she'd have she'd be able to have her unique weapons as well. You know, 2 of those ice picks. Like, imagine a character like basically like Michonne is right now with 2 ice picks, like one in front of her and one behind her, like swinging, like as if she's about to swing down. That would be sick. Kind of like Double Axe Tyrese. Do you remember Double Axe Tyrese? Where he had like one over his head and he had the most absolute ridiculous rush animation in existence. She went through a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's generally what hardens you, right? That's generally what hardens you. She was the badass ice pick. You're right. Yeah, double ice picks. That was the only one, Mario. That was the only one. I actually legit have fond memories of grinding out a roadmap and managing to pick her up. And I used her forever. I used her for ages, man. I don't think I might have locked one. I hope I did, because it's gonna be really hard to come by 4 stars now. But with the ice pick, yeah. Let me get her on our team. I'll put ice pick in her hands. That's it. Oh damn! It doesn't show her weapon if I max her. Damn. But like this, yeah. So the first one would kind of be like that, and the second one would be like over her shoulder, or like just starting to be drawn up by the side of her face. Kind of like I might not have this dude. I might not have this guy, to be honest. I do. No, I don't. He always looks the same. Oh, I do. It's him. I was like, I don't have him. Because look, the tough and the fast one look exactly the same. I just thought they were all the tough one. Like, kind of like this. Although he is kind of holding the axe with his other hand. Like, I've only just noticed this. He's holding the axe in his other hand, kind of weird. Like, his knuckles are at an angle, but the weapon isn't. He had the... This looks like a cool weapon animation, right? But when he rushed, it was ridiculous. Let me show you if I can... Let me see if I can show you the rush. I think I showed you guys on stream before. It's just stupid. Especially if you skip it, like, you know, you speed it up. It goes absolutely nuts. Oh, going all the way back to 7-1, old school times. Okay, let's take in this team. I'll take a Sandy as well, just to clean up afterwards. Okay, so the normal animation, it's like he hits with both the axes, kind of like that, right? Kind of like it. Oof! Oh damn! Actually, it's not terrible, but will I get my rush? I'm probably not gonna rush, right? Unless I don't think I'm gonna rush. 4? No, I'm not gonna rush. Damn you! He's gonna just do a basic attack right now. Damn. Oh no, I will rush. They're in the dark. Nice. Okay, so watch the animation. Right. We'll speed it up as well. Do the heal. It's the damage buff. And then speed it up. Angry Tyrese. How was what? It was okay. I only hit 150k. I wasn't really planning to go mad this weekend, to be honest. Is Sandy any good? I got her in the market today. Yeah, Sandy's like probably one of the best damage dealers in the game. She was actually my death lead when I started for ages. I think I had her as my death lead. I didn't know how good or bad she was, but I just, you know, I was just like, oh my god, I got this character from Romance Telltale. Character I actually know. She was not a very good defense leader, but she was awesome for walkers. I remember using her for walkers, and I was just like, damn, this is nuts. Getting through these walkers really quick. I don't think if I search for Telltale, does it show me Telltale characters? I'm guessing no. Telltale. Okay, I'm actually claiming some S classes today, guys, and there is a Telltale included in this. There's 2 S classes I'm claiming, and one is Jackie. Yeah, my first Jackie. Yeah. I've still got a 5-star Jackie, just for anyone's like, no, you upgraded your 5 stars to get... Yeah, I've still got a 5-star. I could even get another one if I wanted. And then the other one is AJ. It's the Telltale character claim. End of season 4 AJ with the hat. Don't think he has a hat from the get-go. Nope. It's got the fro. Got the fro, he gets the hat eventually. So I think I've got the majority of S class characters that were Telltale characters now. I think I just need Lewis, and I'm really close to Lewis. As you can see, I've maxed out 2, and I'm 1.5k cards away from getting Lewis. I think that's the only one I have to get now. I can't see another one. Progress. Yeah, I think that's it. I've got all the other Telltale characters, so I have all the Telltale characters that were S class. I got Ben already because I did not a big pull. I think I did like 30 or 40 pulls, and we actually pulled him as a 5, and I managed to get him because of that. Ta-da! So you can see I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters to level up as fast characters. So that's going to be enough. Leveling those guys up will probably get me like 7 mythic characters, 7 silver mythics. And I'm just going to do that over the course of months. You know. Where is it? Gold medal, mythic fires. So yeah, it'll get me 3 Kellys and then 3 randoms? Choice, 3 choice, and then loads of trainers. And I generally just take my time with this. I've got a bunch that I've been leveling up. We just go down to the bottom of my S classes. So you can see I've got Jackie, AJ, Frost, Davey, Ben, Minerva, Kerrian, Abraham, and Rosita still to go. Rosita's really close. Let's just max her. Let's just max her out, and then we should be able to claim the medals. She's 2, I think. Or the tokens, should I say? And that's how I get a lot of my level up points. Like the level up tournament that's going on right now, I've got a lot of my points from this from just leveling up those. Locke made a video on Sandy. Yeah, I made a video on her like as a preview, but I did do. I mean, if you check out my war streams, you can see what she's like. I mean, if she's maxed out and she's, you know, top level in your roster like she's on mine, she nukes. She really hits hard. She's got the best turn 2 signature move, I think. I can't think of anyone who has as a destructive turn 2 signature move as she does. Like, even Laurie's probably isn't as good as her. The only thing that makes Laurie's better in any way is that it's turn 1. So on a defense team, she's got much more chance to get off. The thing I like more about Laurie is the fact that she does defense down if she does take someone out turn 1. So you can potentially take out 2 characters. It's like a little dance. There is a Telltale character in it. No one is surprised. I recently got Jeremiah. Nice. What, the S class? I remember tearing up my 4-star Clem and Molly, And then leveling up Lee. I didn't discover Lee had human shield until I discovered the auto button. Wait, what's this he's doing? Yeah. It's the funny little things of how we learn to play this game, because this game is kind of like, there was never any like, here's how to play sort of thing like other games have. It was just sort of like, here, play. And I think that can put some people off, but I didn't mind it too much personally. I didn't mind it too much. What else do I need to do? Did we do my SR stages? No, and we didn't do my arena. What's the champs? Another classic. Another classic. Medic squad is good. Trait Mania. Boo. I came first in all of my last week's ones that were like, what is it? It's not endurance. What's the opposite of endurance? It is domination. I won all 3 dominations last week. That's not going to happen with Trait Mania, I don't think. Actually, maybe, because my damage did is Sandy, so maybe not. Tyrese does damage against alerts, and there are alerts on defense teams quite a lot, so it's not too terrible. About those collections, it's gotten really harder to get those S-class characters to complete them. This is true. I still do the daily roadmap. This roadmap. And I have been doing one of the crates. This one. To get Lewis cards. It is definitely harder. Is this the one for Lewis? Yeah. Okay, I'll just do this. But yeah, I've been doing this one for Lewis. Just because, like you say, it is harder to come by. And I think nearer the end of the collections, they might just like do some like, I mean, they're selling S-class cards still, but yeah. Do you have Princess? Not as a mythic character, no. She's completely RNG, or like you could pull your way to victory, I guess, when she was in the promo world, but I'm not really bothered about not having Princess. I think Sandy's pretty good, so I'm happy to have Sandy. Waiting for the AoE death down, I think, like Harper. Isn't that Mirabelle? Basically. What trainers are you training? I think I'm doing like intensive training, all of the more advanced training. I think I'm doing 2 3s, 1 4, and a 5 at the moment. Oops, I should be using supporter, but you know. Let me just complete this roadmap and I'll show you my training grounds. Zeke counters the defense down. For the first 2 or 3 turns he does, for sure. And there is Razzo, who has it on his kit where he always counters it, right? I just cannot be defense downed. I'm guessing it does, but does Waste not counter sorry, does Outlast counter Waste not? I'm assuming it does. But I just can't really remember. I've never really used Waste not outside of the 5-star Sean. Okay, what was I doing? What trainers am I doing my training grounds? 1 sec. Is it 4 turns? Nice. Okay. So one of my training grounds is intensive training, which is 5-star trainers and bennies. Another one is light training, which is the 3-star trainers, or like basically it's like the star rating you can see there, where it says 3-star. It's going to be the just like normal rimmed or gold rimmed. I think they call it silver or gold, but yeah. And there's the 4-star, and then another 3-star. So 3-star, 5-star, 3-star, 4-star. And then lastly, I've got mythic training going on. And this is Advanced Strong Mythic course. And in here you can get Mythic Mercer, Dexter, and Aaron. And after this month, I'm probably going to shift to a different one. I'm probably going to do Tough, because I think Yumiko's in there. And I wouldn't mind getting Yumiko. The other characters in here aren't that great. I think like Rick and Thomas Richards are in Alert and Carl's in Fast. I just know I'm going to get those characters. So it's just like, yeah, avoid those. The other one's pretty decent though. I think it's got like Harlan, Yumiko, and Herschel, and I don't mind getting all three of those. What level training grounds is that? This is a max training grounds. So you can see intensive training is 30. Advanced tough is 29. Advanced strong is 28. Advanced fast is 27. Advanced alert is 26. Heavy training is 25, and that's the 4-star version of what intensive training does. And then we have 24, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 is light training. So you should be able to train light training. I did light training on like 4 training grounds at first. The light training is fine. This is light training right here. And you either get gold rims or these guys. Yeah. And the gold rims are just the normal 3-star trainers. Okay, we didn't get any here. Seems to be a reasonable rate, like 10%. To get these. But it's hard. I mean, it's hard to keep up 4 training grounds, but it's not terrible considering like that. A, it takes longer for each of these to train, and B, the world map gives tons of survivors now. I got a Rick. Yeah, I think it's Rick, Gabriel, and Thomas Richards are in Alert. Have you noticed that every mythic character has at least one hole in their pants or shirt? I mean, I don't know. Do you think there's going to be tailors in the apocalypse? It's got a few holes. It's as they go up the tiers as well. Like, what? Look at Wayland, right? Oh, Wayland might not have too many holes. I don't know. He's looking pretty well put together, to be honest. Little dent in his armor, maybe. Who's the character that I've got? Michonne. Michonne's got quite ripped up jeans and stuff. But if we check her at tier 1, does she look exactly the same? Where is she? There she is. She looks exactly the same, just doesn't have the hood on. I'm actually really happy that she has the hood on with Max. She looks sick. See, that's such a basic thing, but it just makes her look so badass. Hoods, guys, hoods. If you want to just be, it's sort of like, did anyone remember the Chappelle Show? There was a joke on Chappelle Show. It's like everything looks cooler in slow motion. It's basically that. What is my favorite mythic character? Sandy, probably. I've used her the most. I was really happy that she was good. I was really happy that I actually managed to get her like originally from the mythic tokens, and then obviously I pulled her, or like I got her from the supply depot resets when I originally did it. I did a video, like it was like, this is my last reset no matter what, guys, and then I got her. It was crazy. And then I have actually got another one of her in the wings for limit break. And then I could potentially claim a 4th. This is, as much as it would be kind of weird, like, part of me is thinking, if I claim Sandy from this, when limit break 4 comes out, which could be way down the way, I don't have to spend coins to reset to get her, right? That's part of me, is like, I could potentially save thousands of coins by doing this. But I could also pull her from, like, Silver Mythic tokens. Or wherever she is. I think she's in Silver Mythic. So, it's hard because there's RNG involved in some of this. You just don't know where you're going to get lucky. Yeah, she's in Silver Mythic. Like, I pulled Carl from this the last time I did it. You know? Out of all the characters that I could have got in here, I got Carl. Fantastic. Fantastic. Like, legit would have preferred Herschel. Yeah. Carl was the worst character I could have got. He's the only gold mythic I've got out of here as well. When Andrea has a burn mod and a rampage weapon, she applies burn to multiple characters. If Abe has rampage and it procs, does it double? I mean, it shouldn't. It shouldn't apply burn to multiple characters. It's not meant to. I'm pretty sure it's not meant to. I don't have 2 rampages to find out. I mean, I can find that out for you, but I mean, it shouldn't do that, to be honest. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that the game's wrong, basically. You done wrong, game. Why you done wrong? Let's have a little look. We'll give them the right ones. Not that it makes much difference. Wait, we don't want to burn on him, right? We just want. I'm guessing it doesn't. Like, the thing, this one working is weird, but the other one definitely shouldn't work. Definitely shouldn't. Because that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. I need to crit as well, so I might as well put 1535 in her hands. Where is it? In Zeke's hands, sorry. And then just give her a crit mods. Just for the sakes of it. Doesn't have to be a crazy good one. There we go. There we go. Haha! Oh, yeah, I forgot my defense team is I'm gonna resist crits a lot, so let me set a different defense team. Let me set my attack team as my defense team. Then I'll actually hit crits. I don't think it will, though. I'm pretty sure it won't. Are you sure it burns everybody? And he burnt him. What's up, Eric? Welcome to the stream. I got Emiko from a supply depot and Ty lot for the... No worries, no worries. It's all good. Yeah, I basically any of the supply depot characters that come up are worth picking up. How do you get it to work? What's the worst mythic character? Heath. Silver Heath. So that's the easy question. Carl loves luck. I actually kind of thought of a decent build with him. Maybe it only works with double attack. No, it's still just him burning. No. I saw one good Carl builds on defense. They all die though. Yeah, the Carl idea I came up with was potentially kind of making him quite offensive on a defense team and just giving him quite a reasonable amount of HP. I think I showed it in my Friday stream. Something along these lines. Still making him defensive in the right places, you know. But like, you could be cheeky and go for like attack on attack, and then like HP. Just the maybe like standard resists. Doesn't really matter too much. And then I can't remember what I said about the bottom left hand corner. maybe defense while disarmed, just because defense while disarmed is pretty legit, and protects his weapon. A resist doesn't matter, like stun resist, whatever. And then basically you can turn him. He's gonna be quite nukey with this, and you're relying on his evasion. You need a very specific weapon as well. Like, as long as he has over 20k HP, which he should. Like, my one has 10.5k and he's level 1, so... like, I think base he's got more than 20k, yeah, so he's fine. As long as his HP goes dark red, it'll be harder to realise what you've done. And as long as he can survive turn 1... and if he's got absolute defense, he's got more likeliness to do that. So I think the weapon I talked about was this weapon, so like you could amplify his damage even more. So you can give him absolute defense. I've got like a perfect weapon just waiting for him. Oh no, wait, not that one. That one. And then in the last slot, you could give him either fast healing or 1535. And then just go up to 40% attack, or just give him a bit more HP or whatever. I think that could be pretty nasty, like kind of surprising what he can do in that situation. I never noticed that Anne just shot twice. She doubled attack there. What chat do I post screenshots? Post screenshots in RTS chat, or you maybe can do it in like the combat mods section if it's because it's about combat mods. It's up to you. Dude locks down the whole team. I don't know, man. I don't know. Heath is just really questionable. Heath is just really questionable. I kind of want to get a maxed out tier of every single silver, but Heath is just kind of be like, bro, what's going on? He looks like he could have been really good if they made him a damage dealer, because he'd be getting bonus attack and stuff. And he's getting bonuses from cutthroat and stuff like that. Could be kind of interesting. He looks cool. Like, visually, I'd say he looks really cool. But yeah. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. Yeah, I only have one Gator right now. I pulled him, I think, on my last goal mythic pull. Yeah, Gregory is nice. Gregory is nice. I have been working on my Gregory a little bit, but he's another character that's quite weapon specific, and it's like the hardest trait to get good defense team weapons is fast, because alert you can get stun guns if you've got extra stun guns from like the 4-star weapon pools. You can get the Rick one. You can get impair on defense for tough, like Tyrese's and Clementine's weapons. And you can get AP down on that Arrant weapon. And I think there's another AP down weapon. There might even be like an AP down fast weapon, actually. Does anybody remember that? That could be like a good middle ground, actually. Let me just check that out. Maybe I've got one. If I've got one, I might start building that as well. Because I just need to get like some good baseline weapons that can work with these characters and then go for those special ones. Is it HP? I think it's like a machete. It's AP down on attack. I thought it was potentially one when he was getting attacked. Isn't there an AP down when being attacked though? Kind of recall that. There's one of these. Just casually put this over to my Gregory. Same sort of sword, right? So yeah. Nobody will notice. Nobody will notice. Yeah, a lot of attached weapons. Lots of Maggie weapons. There's a crappy 5-star Dwight Hunter machete. Oh, is it a 5-star weapon? I for some reason thought there was a 4-star weapon. That was fast. That did it. Let me just double check. 4-star, fast, and then rarity. Cookies. I wish it could be like non-attached weapons. Isn't there like a beta machete? I think it's beta's machete, right? Guaranteed. Wasn't there a beta one? I mean, I have the gator one. That's the gator one, but it's AP down on attack. The Wanderer S-Class has it, yeah. Let me just check the 4-star weapon wheel. Which is almost definitely getting upgraded, guys. Look at how little weapon tokens I'm getting right now. They're not even giving these out as rewards. They want people to use them. I can feel it. I can smell it. So this is the gator weapon. It looks nice. It does actually look really nice upgraded, I'm not gonna lie. But it's AP down on attack. I'm pretty sure there's a beta's machete. But it could be strong. It could be strong and it's a beta's machete. Yeah, I think so, Shane. I think you're right. I think you're right. They need the monument for weapons. Bring the monument in for weapons. We should have an armory, a section in the armory that is like that. Like just like weapon list or something. Or archives or like a Pokedex for weapons. Needed. Much needed. I'm pretty sure you're right though, Shane. I'm pretty sure it is strong. I think it like sort of like Michonne's weapon. A lot of people get baited that they think it is strong and it's actually fast, and they're like, well, damn, that's actually sick. I think that's the same with the beta's weapon. I hope we're both wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're correct. I'm pretty sure we're correct. It would be the nicer weapon though. If it had HP on it, it would just be the nicer weapon to upgrade in terms of visuals. I don't like the Aaron's axe. Doesn't look nice. Fully upgraded. It looks just kind of like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I think it's in here, right? Machete. Machete. There's so many weapons in here. Yeah, Tex. What's up, Tex, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I still want to see it. I still want to see it. I still want to see. Is it on this wheel? Do you remember when they handed out this weapon for free? This was actually kind of decent to get back then, because HP was so hard to get on tough weapons. I think if you played on Android, you got that weapon for free. And then if you played on iOS, you got like a Dwight's hunting knife or something. It was part of the Choose Your Side like event series. I think I'm right there. Oh, this weapon looks good. The Bowie knife. Knife. Are you serious? Is it this deep in? Is this Erica's pistol? Attack down. Here it is. See, how isn't that a fast weapon, man? How isn't that a fast weapon? Fast characters don't have any instant weapons, I don't think. Like this. Lame. I think AP down is underrated. I mean, it can't be resisted. I mean, except by like a couple of characters. And you have to upgrade the resists, right? I think this guy's got it. Doesn't this guy have it like... Yeah, there we go. AP drain resistance. I think you can go up to 20%. Yeah, 20%. So you can resist it. Do I have that weapon? I would definitely upgrade that weapon over... I didn't actually see the other stat. What was the other stat? Was it defense? It doesn't actually matter too much. Oh, I do have it. Ah, it loses stat. Like, it's not worth it, right? I lose 5% HP to have a nicer looking weapon. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Do you... I don't know. It's a shame. I'm pretty sure this weapon would look nice. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. For Mercer, yeah. I kind of need to start, like I was saying, because right now I'm going for like the actual exact weapons I need, and you know, like if I'm going for focus stun, it can take weeks to get that particular crit, you know, especially if you're not like coining your way through it. I haven't had blowtorches recently. I did just win. Champions Arena, so I got a few blowtorches. I think I've got like 4 or 5. But yeah. I need to get the weapons in their hands. I got 5, okay. I need to get the weapons in their hands, so I might just do some like basic weapons in the meantime and then go for the special ones, like with the actual like where needs to do some good stuff rather than just getting me like a 65% crit chance 3 times in a row versus hitting like the 2% every now and again as well. Because you know, those focus stuns are not too common, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I guess it does depend how you look at it. I guess it does depend. Okay, we've done everything here. I guess I'll start running through the story map. How many stages? It's just repeating the new threat thing over and over again. These kids are worrying me. They're not getting older either. I'm not sure how to think about that. It's like this is a dream. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna do ×3 then. Yeah, you wouldn't see it on him. This is true. This is true. Pretty much any S-class character, any mythic character, you're not going to see it on them. But although to be fair, my brother does have a maxed out Aaron's weapon, like dark blue. It does look really nice. It's just dark blue, the dark blue background. Is it diamond? Looks really good. I want for my second Aaron, second Wayland, second Governor, and 2 alphas from... I want to... What, you want to get? Is that what you want to get? Second Aaron and 2 alphas from the gold medal? Then after that, I'm not sure how I'm going after. I'm not prioritizing anybody from that. I'm just going to hold on to the gold medals in there, most likely. And only pick up characters as I need them. So, like, if something comes out and it's like, yo, Whisperer roadmap comes out, you need 3 Whisperers right now. And I've got beta, and then I've got like another Whisperer from an event or something, and I don't have 2 alphas still. I can just pick up alpha, because my guess is like we're going to get loads of like alpha, like a potential alpha pools to gold mythic pools. I'll just pick her up then. Would you guys consider spending helmets on military supplies instead of Mercer? You can get 1 point. Yeah, some people already have. I think Moon spent his helmets on military supplies over Mercer. Depends on your priority. I can limit break Mercer with this Mercer, so it just seemed like a smart move. Watch me pull Mercer at the end of the month though. I can feel it. Who wants Carl, Darius, Herschel, and Thomas Richards by choice? I kind of might need to pick up Herschel from there. If the Knights roadmap does pop up, he's the only one I don't have that I can get to tier 5. So I could do the Knights roadmap quite easily otherwise. And that's getting a first edition, so it'd be worth it. I got 5 of those dark blue. Looks beautiful. It does. It does indeed. I'll show my brother's team because he has quite a nice weapon. He had like 100 blowtorches. My brother's just on a different level of how like chill he is on playing this game. And I was just on Discord with him, doing like a video chat thing where I was looking at his game and telling him what to do. And he crafted that. That's from the same weapon, so it'd be kind of the same weapon that I build for. This would be exactly the same weapon that I build for Mercer, but instead of strong attacks, I'd go for the healing one to sell for 12% to a line. I'm not sure which one I mean, I could build both. It's not a terrible idea, but it does look nice when it's dark blue. I won't lie. Herschel isn't horrible. His neutralize. I mean, I only would use Herschel for roadmaps that require him based on his allegiance now. Like this, I don't have much usage. Although I think I've got a roadmap team. Let me show you my roadmap team. Like a non-drop team. I'm using my drop team right now. I should be. This team is quite fun. Does it still exist? There's like 4 tough mythic characters. This team, no leader, but everyone. I've got really good weapons on these guys. Do you remember the roadmap that came out where you had to use tough characters and you had to use fast characters and stuff? This is the team I used for that, and I have such good weapons. I have 2 20% AP to self, 50% attack weapons, 2 rampage weapons, one being 20% to self and one being double attack, and then I've got the Marcus one in the middle. Just so much AP gain, so much just... People just generally didn't attack, and I think I used Mercer as a leader the last time. So they were stunned the first time as well. First pick's in the start of the match, second pick after just 1 hit, and 2 people have burn. Okay, let me check. In combat mod section. I don't know. That's kind of strange. You sure it's on her mods? You sure it's on her mods? It's weird there's only 2 people to get. I don't know why that's happening. I don't know, but it doesn't make no sense. It don't make no sense to me. I feel like the green special in armory defense and attack down is underrated. Minus 35%, you know. In the 4 slot, it's just hard to come by because it's a special. And I mean, isn't it dependent also? Is it just when being attacked? But yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, to be honest. Especially now with mythics, minus 35% attack is a lot. Not says I didn't say that so Scopely doesn't stop giving him inside info. Don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no idea. I have no idea. What is a good defense weapon for Glenn? First slot, second slot, third slot, fourth slot. Glenn 66 AP, right? If you want him to rush. I think, if I remember right, you have to go and check out my preview video to be for sure. I generally talk about it in those videos in the weapons section, just like rough ideas. But he only doesn't have the potential to rush every other... through his signature move. Only the first time around, right? And then his signature move is like becomes every turn or something like that. So I think he doesn't need AP on attack. So just go with like HP defense and then absolute defense, fast healing. Like that's the pristine level weapon. But you could also go with like the critical weapon. So HP defense, HP defense, absolute defense, critical expert. So he's always hitting crits and then always doing his AP gain there as well. There's a few ways you can go. Or 1535. But I'd say stats is the way to go. HP defense. And the first three are pretty obvious. HP defense and absolute defense. After that, it comes down to like weapons you have available, weapons you can be bothered to craft. Just the burn mod. I've got no idea then, Spider. I've got no idea. What's up, Mr. C, man? How's it going, bruv? Welcome to the stream. Chicken, could you explain limit break? If you have a fully leveled, maxed out character, level 600, which requires you to have 14 silver mythics and a gold mythic to get the character to tier 4, then a maxed out silver and another duplicate gold. So you need to get a character to tier 5. Then max out their level to 600, which requires 200 steel medals. In June, they said they're going to be bringing out something new called Limit Break, which is going to mean if you have another duplicate character of that character, you can then level them up another 40 times, they said originally, but that could change. That's just, I think that has the potential to change, and I think it most likely will, because 40 doesn't sound like a good number. I think it's most likely going to change to like 50, because of how the levels work. The levels work every 75. Like if you notice when you level up a character, a tier is 75. Let me just show you. So if I have a character that I need to level up, just get a character, doesn't matter who. If I have a character that I need to level up, after the first tier is 125. As you can see, 125. And after that, character tiers are only, I don't think I can actually show you. I'd have to tier someone up to show you. Maybe she doesn't need it. But like you can see that. Oh no, it's 50 actually. It's 50. I think she needs 2 tiers. But after the first one, I think maybe this character, I'd have to upgrade him. I don't have anyone. But it just doesn't make sense. 40 just seems off. Just seems like a wrong number. But basically, you just can limit break them and extend the level cap a bit more, so you can level them up a little bit more. And that means they're just going to get a little bit more stats. It's not going to be much. 40 to 50 levels isn't going to bring that much in the way of stats. Maybe like 1,000 attack. But it all counts, It all counts. I've been loving Yumiko. Yeah, the good thing about Yumiko on attack right is she doesn't need AP on attack weapon. She just needs... She can do 2 stats. So you can actually have crit and attack on a weapon, which is interesting. The weapon that's been working for me for Glenn is Def AP when attacking. The thing about AP when attacking on Glenn is you only need to get that for the very first rush that he does. After that, I'm pretty sure he doesn't need it anymore. And then the thing about that I found with Glenn is he's kind of susceptible to being absolutely destroyed. Although the majority of Glens that I've come up against are just kind of very like... What team am I using right now? Apparently it's good enough. She's got crit expert, she's nuking the entire team. Dante and Kelly are great too. I like Dante and Kelly. I use them for quite a bit. I use Kelly still. I use Kelly too still. Let's see if I can stop it. Oh, I nearly did. Need the back to top button. Back to top of teams. Oh jeez. Okay, there we go. My brother plays and 2 to 3 people get burned to them when his rampage procs on the team. That's weird. The fact that it's not consistent as well, when you say 2, 2, 3, I've got no idea why it's happening. Havana Jack, hello. Minus 35% defense attack, better chance when being attacked. Yeah. Better chance is 35-ish percent, 30 to 35%. I mean, it's definitely not terrible. If you had it on, let's say, a Mercer with his taunts and stuff, or a Connor, could be decent. You're kind of like, especially Connor actually, because you're reducing the amount of damage he's going to take, but his bonus AP is based off of it just being attacked. So you can imagine you attacked Connor with 5 1-stars, he's going to get a massive bonus HP. It isn't based on the damage he takes, so that would work quite well on him. Stronger in a weird situation. I don't have anything like really spectacular for that 4 slot. Stonewall is like, Stonewall sounds good. The only game mode that I think Stonewall is good in is 5-star arena. It's really frustrating to come up against in 5-star arena. Just no defense down on tough characters is strong characters. So it is nuts. Like if I had unlimited resources, like 5 Stonewall weapons on a defense team in 5-star arena. No defense down possibility. Make them really stat heavy. Maybe like AP on defense. You're gonna try and nuke the team, and they're gonna get all their AP. What would you think of the game if the game made you as a character on The Walking Dead? I'd love it. In RTS. We talked about it jokingly mainly in the past, but yeah, I'd love it. If I got any sort of hand in the design process as well, I'd really like that. Like, I would like to make content around that, like how the process happened, why I picked certain things. That'd be cool. In other games, there's characters of those games, characters of the content creators, and the content creators haven't been playing their game as long as I've been playing RTS. But I know RTS isn't as big, and in comparison to those content creators, I'm not as big. But in RTS, I'm a pretty big content creator. I might have pulled off the worst 40 pull of all time. It was actual pain to watch. Was it worse than Texas for Ezekiel? That's the question. Where I think the dude got 1 silver off of 40. I watched that, and that was after I'd already just pulled gold Zeke, and I was just sitting there like, ooh, that hurts. You hate it. You hate to see it. And then I went and did 150 pulls for Zeke to get the second one, and then I didn't get anything. So yeah, it's kind of fun looking at the tier 3 version of epic weapon effects, such as tier 3 version of Rampage, the tier 3 version of hitting his ultimates. I mean, it's just a little bit worse, right? It'd be nice if it was actually different. No one's going for those tier 3s, so it'd be nice if it was actually something reasonably decent but different. What's up, Andrea? Welcome to the stream. Hi. Do I limit break Yumiko? I don't think that's a terrible idea. If you've already got her still medaled, that's what I was talking about earlier. You've got to decide who you're going to use those still medals on. But if you've got characters already still medaled, which is your best damage dealer, it's a no-brainer to limit break them. But we don't know the resources that it's going to require. So we might only be able to limit break a character every 2 to 4 weeks. It might require a special currency. I really hope not, but it might. The special currency is basically that Duke Gold, right? That's hard enough to come by. So if it requires extra stuff on top, it's just come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. I use 12% HP to all teammates in a line. Yeah, I think that's good for certain characters on defense. For Silver Mythic Kelly, that isn't a terrible idea as well, especially if you've got 2. If you've got one on him and one on the one behind him or in front of him. It should be in front of him because him on the back line is a good idea. But yeah, it boosts his HP even higher. It's nice. Glenn's good for attack on Conquest if you have him as a lead with Sandy, Andrea, Rampage, 2 other characters. I don't find that mythic characters do much against those boss stages after a while. Unless you like cheese certain parts of the game, it's really hard. I'm hoping Conquest... hoping they're taking their time with Conquest 3 to make it like an actual challenge rather than a cheese fest, you know? Are they going to be all pizza? Or are they going to be... I don't know what else. I was trying to think of something. Cheese for pizza. What would you say was a challenge? I don't know. I've literally got no... mine's gone blank. It's compared to text, it's more powerful, more painful somehow. Oof. Oof. This is weird, right? The 150 pulls that I did for Zeke, I don't remember those 40 pulls that much. It felt bad as a collective pull. But I remember the 40 pull I did... no, the 20 pull I did for Connor, where I got gold mythic Thomas. And because it was Thomas, that hurt more. Like, the fact that I got gold mythic and the other ones that I could have got were like Zeke, Connor... Well, actually, not Connor because he's not in the same band, but Zeke and Princess. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I could be sitting on a limit break for Zeke right now, you know? I just pulled Gold Mythic Shiva off Silver Wheel. I already have her at grade 5. I'm actually pretty mad because I got Shiva off double tap event when I could have gotten Andrea. This is it. This is the thing with RNG, right? This is the thing. Like, I could wait until the very last day of the battle pass and decide, hey, you know, Magna's it, and then get her off my next prestige pool. Like, just what you gonna do? I will upload it eventually, but might need to edit it a bit. I got a guaranteed Michonne, but my god, this pool. If anyone got unluckier, I'd be shocked. 0 silver, 0 golds off of 40. There is going to be some dude out there that's actually had that happen. There's going to be some dude out there that's actually had that happen. Because 10% isn't that heavy, you know? It isn't that heavy. It would be interesting to try and replay Conquest 2 with these level 1000s. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of just getting to the point where my mythics could probably do well in Conquest 2, and now Conquest 3 is about to come out. Like, it seems like Conquest is a bit too far ahead of where my characters are. Like, possibly can be. It isn't even like where they are. Like, the characters we're coming up against in Conquest were like level 1400. I think when I completed Conquest, my characters were like 700. Around there or something. I'm not mad at a gold mythic. No, I can at least limit break Andrea, but I would limit break Shiva, yeah. I get you. I get you. Would you spend steel medals on Shiva though? Like, we just don't get that many steel medals right now. I'm probably not spending any more steel medals. I might tear up my Mercer once just to get him a 50 levels to up, like level up. But yeah. Maybe they should allow us to replay Conquest 2 for giggles. I think we should be able to just play any stage, right? Once we've completed it, why can't we play any stage? We don't get any rewards. I'd love to be able to replay a stage that someone says, oh, I'm really struggling with this stage, and I can play it on stream. And from a content creator's perspective, Conquest isn't that great. I like, if someone's if people are consistently asking me about a stage, I can just replay it. Or I can do it, like, I can complete it in my own time and then, like, record a video how to beat each boss stage, or like multiple different boss stages, like this week's boss stages sort of thing. I don't know. That would be cool. But yeah, from a content creator's perspective, there's not much you can do with it. It's just sort of like, that's why I did it when I was live a lot of the time, because that's the best I could do. What happens when your account gets suspended? It means you're suspended. It could be because you were rude in global chat. I generally just avoid global chat a lot of time. There are various reasons why you could get suspended. There are different types of suspensions. There's some in limited time, so it should give you a time. I think we've had some people in the chat who've been banned a couple of times for stuff they've said. It can be like 24-hour ban. I would use the still middles on Shiva. Okay. Okay. Coins for Conquest. There needs to be something, right? And I did actually put forward a recommendation. I know it's like, oh, give me more gold mythics, but it just sounded really obvious. There's 5 different Conquest tiers. Long term. They've already said this. They could give us a new gold mythic every single Conquest tier, like a specific to Conquest. Like I said that at the moment, Scopely don't seem to be rewarding things that are challenging. Like Conquest was quite challenging, and I didn't feel rewarded for completing it. You know, I don't feel like I got anything out of it. Like for actually completing Conquest, the only thing I get out of it is like my daily tributes higher. You know. I get like I'm getting training supplies and military supplies like really crazy speeds, you know, 800 every 15 minutes. It's like nearly 4k an hour, you know. So it's over 3k an hour. Well, it's actually not. It might just be about 3k an hour. But if they gave like a unique, imagine there was a unique Conquest gold mythic. And for completing Conquest 1, you got the first one. For completing Conquest 2, you got the second. So then obviously tier 5. And then for completing Conquest 3, that's where limit breaks are going to come out. And then you'll obviously be able to limit break that character at the end as well. It's kind of cool.
Hi Tree. Hi chat. Nice to see everyone.
Thank you very much, Shani. We've got a new voice. We tried to change it earlier. Thank you so much for the super chat. I tried to change the voice earlier, but it's changed this voice. I think it's going to be permanent, maybe. I don't know what's going on. I might try and change it off stream sometimes. But I don't even know. I don't know. I've got no idea. Hi. The voice is much more chilled. Hi Tree. Hi chat. I don't know. I think they might have updated the British version, maybe. The British voice. Did we do all these? We did indeed. So how many more acts have I got? 3.5-ish. 3 and a third. What's up, Richards? Welcome to the stream, Richards. Paying your late fee. He's been a tree. I've always been a tree, apparently. Big tree. But when you're around, he's a tomato. At least I'm not a potato. That would maybe be an insult. When can I sell my dupe characters? In June, when it comes out. They'll announce it all. Limit Break, Conquest 3, and the Bit Shop and stuff should all come out at the same time. Like theoretically, it'll just be a big update. They did say it would potentially be in June, so you know. What's up, Bartholomew? Welcome to the stream. Okay, Mr. C, no worries. Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good. I mean, the step up recruits was good. Oh, less was and more is. Because of the guarantees. 160 pulls is a lot. You know, that's what? It's like $400. It's just like, it is a lot if you want to just straight out buy it. But if you accumulate the coins, like, I'm nearly up to a 40 pull again. I came first in arenas, and I got my league coins and stuff. So, I mean, I could potentially be up to like 20k at the end of next month. I think I'm just going to save from here for the next like special character. I'm probably going to pull for fandom in the future, or command. So like command would be just smart, but fandom would be like if a particular character came out that I was a really big fan of, you know? And I'd most likely stick to step up recruits personally, just because there's a lower tier spender or lower tier like person when it comes to amount of pulls I'm going to be able to get. That does seem like a smarter play, honestly. And I mean, how many do I think I need to get 28k coins, right? I need to get 28k coins to effectively finish a step up recruit mission, because you get 4.4k back, right? And let me just calculate this. So this is like the new big pool. Before it used to be 100 pool, now it's more pools now. It's much more pools. 8,200 times 4, take away 4,400. Yeah, 28,400. 28,400. And the fact that you can't, I mean, I will pick up Survivors Club again probably at the beginning of next month. The fact you can't do Survivors Club pulls on these step up wheels is disappointing. I know why they're doing it. It's because you could do 14 pulls on SC up to 15 and do 5 to 6 pulls using coins and then get more coins back than you actually put in. Yeah, no worries, Rafiki, it's all good. I don't got the coins for that. Yeah, who does? Who has the coins for anything? Who does? Quite the coin accumulation in this game is really slow. Like I say, it takes you a long time, like 90 coins from videos, but it takes 30 minutes to do that. It's like I say, other games give much more currency just from playing the game. Like, we do get quite a lot of coins from leveling up, but yeah. Back to the topic of burn and rampage on Andrea. Why shouldn't it work? Has been working for me since she was added to my team. Because weapon effects aren't meant to take advantage of mods like that, I don't believe. Like, it used to work where, and I'm pretty sure it's fixed, I can test it. It used to work where splash, I don't have it on. I guess I have to put in a 6-star character in. Splash damage weapons used to do exactly the same thing. Oh damn, I've got a 5-star weapon. Have we got anyone who's got like an unequipped weapon here? Splash weapons used to do the same thing with bleed and burn, but I'm pretty sure they fixed this. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. It's non-crit requirement, right? So it would just splash. I used to burn it and bleed everyone, but you can see only the person who gets the attack gets it now. Used to do everybody. So like, it doesn't make sense that it's working for Rampage on Andrea. It'll be something in their kit, maybe. There could be something in their kit. Yeah, it just doesn't. I mean, it wasn't working on when I just tested it, so if it's not consistent either, there's something going on there, obviously. There's something up. There's something very, Thanks again for the summons, good Mike. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Got lucky and got 2 Carol, so I was able to get tier 5 Lori today. Congrats. Nice spot, Bartholomew. Nice, nice. I'm close to an 80 pool. Needs to be the right tune. I would try and, like I say, gun for 28k coins, Noah. 28k coins means you can just guarantee a full completion of step-up recruits. And then if you get that character in those 160 pulls, you also can limit break them as well. So it's like, it's just worth it to do it no matter what. But like you say, make sure it's the right character. It's a nightmare when you reveal yourself. that you were a girl on Discords. I mean, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know because, you know, I'm not. It's just like, I don't know what to say. I guess it could be. Just turn off messages from people you're not friends with or something. I don't know. I've done that for a while just to not get messaged as much. Because I have had a lot of people message me in the past. I had to take a break at Christmas. I just needed a timeout because I was getting messaged like nearly 15 times a day. It was crazy. That's when I set up my Discord specifically for team building and stuff, and people were peering me, and I was like, "Oh, bro, like, sorry, no." You're paying more to be in SC. Yeah. I mean, you can do the pulls here still for SC. It's not like you can't use them. It's just like you can't use them for this. So, did anyone do step up recruits and get Mirabelle in their pools? I wouldn't have minded getting Mirabelle. I think she was pretty much the only gold mythic I didn't get, right? I pulled a Michonne, Gabriel, Beta, Gregory, and that's it. Yeah, she was the only one I didn't get. She was the best of those three, and I pulled all of the other three. That's a shame. She would have been really cool to get. Just as, like, to be on the way there. What is she, an RTS character? Yeah, she's RTS. So I would have had her and Sandy and soon to be Erica. I get like 700 coins a week and I spend them, so I'm always low on them. Yeah, some weeks I get like thousands and some weeks I get barely any. It really depends on how much I can bother to do videos and arenas, honestly. It takes like 15 minutes for daily vids, look. 30 seconds, as will be 15 minutes. Yeah, some of them do only last like 15 seconds sometimes as well. But a lot of the time I get like 40 to 50. I don't get 30. But obviously that's more coins. It's crazy to me how you could do 160 pulls on step up recruits for 2 of the promos, or you could do 170 pulls for a single promo on the regular bill. Generally it's about the quality of the character, generally, or what they have to offer. But from Scopely's perspective, this character is going to be harder for anyone to get a lot of the time. Versus this character. Like, this character's like one of the previous step up recruits has already been put in a roadmap. You know? As a event reward. You know? I doubt they're going to do a promo character like this. Like, this is a step up recruit. So this is seen as like not a lesser character, but a character that they're trying to rotate the value of 2 different types of characters. They never communicate this, so you sort of got to like you've got to identify it for yourself. But soon people are going to need 5 of the characters. That's when it's going to get kind of like WTF situation. No, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. They will simp over you because you sound amazing, but they don't know your actual face. I mean, people message me. I've been messaged quite a lot about RTS building and stuff. But, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Lock, you're a popular guy. Yeah, you only want me for my team builds. That's what I'm saying. You only want me for the team builds. You should be able to. I mean, I get what you're saying. I hoped that it would be the case, and then I'd only be able to have to do a couple of pulls on here. How many would I have had to do? 15. Like, I would have only had to spend 1,000 coins, or like up to 1,500, and then I would have got like 800 to close to 1,000 coins for free. And I was actually like, oh, this could be cool. It's finally like SC seems like really reasonable for this, but then no. No, that would have been pretty nice. 2,000 coins a month, that would have been. I almost paid for SC to be able to do that. Yeah, I think a lot of people might have, because it would have just seemed like a nice bonus. But yeah, you pulled everyone but her. I don't think that's a coincidence. Weighted. I mean, it could be weighted. We don't know. She is definitely the best character in there. Gator, Erica, Mirabelle, and Sandy all are in the RTS allegiance. Oh yeah, I've got Gator as well. So yeah, I would have had reasonable progress. I predict RTS will be the next Mythic Trials. I'm probably gonna say that the next Mythic Trials, let's have a little guess, could be Saviors. Survivors. Yeah, I think it's Saviors. We've already got 2 promos here. I think it's Saviors. Or Woodbury. It could be Woodbury because they've got a couple Woodbury characters as well. It's gonna, but basically, if you want to figure out what the next one is going to be, look at the one that there's multiple promos of. So you're looking at Saviors or Woodbury probably next, or Survivors. It depends. If the next character's a Survivor, it's anyone's game. Anyone's game. Who knows? I've just read the Limit Break post again, and from what I understand, your choice of character gets either an Adrenaline Rush or Signal with Improvement, as well as an upgrade on a skill. Yeah, exactly. And my idea of this, right, is the fact that any character that has investment required on military supplies will probably not have it on their rush. But anyone that doesn't have it on their signature move probably will have it on their signature move, because it's most likely going to cost military supplies to get it done. But it'll get a boost. So this one, for instance, could get a boost where the bonus HP goes up to 40%. Or it could go to like 3 teammates get a Guardian Shield. That might be a bit too powerful with the 3 teammates, but we'll see. But it could go up to like 40% bonus HP instead. Where I'd have to spend 20 level ups to get each 1% of military supplies. And then, like, what did you say? As well as an upgrade on a skill. So like one of these skills could get upgraded. So for instance, actually no, I don't think these will get upgraded, will they? Let me just pretend to tier up a character. Does it do that? I'm not sure if it does that. Oh, damn, I don't want to misclick. Let me just test it out on someone who I wouldn't mind tier 5ing, just in case I did it by accident. Okay. Maybe I can do it where I can press the button, but it's like, yo, this is what would happen, but... Okay, here we go. So you get Adrenaline Rush Improvement. Also, it might not be back row damage. Back row damage is an unlock, right? That's an unlock. Okay. So it would just be an improvement, right? You get an Adrenaline Rush or Signal with Improvement, as well as a skill upgrade on a skill. I mean, it's hard to know how to... We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Like, characters like Erica, for instance, only have 3 passives. So if she got a tier 5, in my mind, she's going to have another passive added. Right? She's going to get another passive. She's only got Spirit plus 2 more, Vendetta and Daze resistance. So you expect her to get a 4th. Right? There's every character seems to have a little gap in their kit. Like for Michonne, like I said, her gap is her signature move, where it's just like barely anything happens here. Only 1 upgrade required, and it's just tier 4. So you're probably going to have a tier 5 one added. I don't know how that would work actually. Or maybe it just improves it, but it needs military supplies. I guess it would be tier 5 at that point, but yeah. Or maybe there must be a new thing being added. It's kind of worrying, but there must be a new thing being added where it's like it identifies within their kit what limit break they are. if that's required. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. He gets naughty messages. Some people send me feet. Some people have sent me pictures of their feet. No, not mentioning no names. Not mentioning any names. I subscribed, so pay for the advice. I mean, yeah, true. But I mean, that's what my Discord is for. That's what my Discord is for. The private messages, is different. If everyone on my Discord starts private messaging me, it would get crazy, man. I get quite a few team building messages, not nearly as much as you though, look, so I don't mind helping out. I mean, you should always direct them unless you're happy to deal with it. Just to like, the reason I direct them to the team build chats is A, so other people can get involved in the conversation, and B, so everyone can read it. So if it's like a common question or a question other people are thinking about, they can see the answers that other people give, you know? Noah, how excited are you to... finally beat 42.8 after 1 month, or 2 or 3. Is that on Conquest 1 or Conquest 2 ICB? I'm still annoyed that Shane is not an Atlanta survivor. Could have been nice. I mean, what is he? Isn't he just like militia or brute? I think he's brute, right? Oh, damn. I think he's brute. He is indeed brute. Yeah, some of them don't make sense. Like we were talking about earlier with this guy. He's like an obvious Commonwealth, but they made him a knight. I don't know. Would make sense to do knights sooner than later, so not everyone has them, and we'll make. I agree. I think they should do one that's a little bit more accessible. People were annoyed with Atlanta coming out, but I think they won't be as annoyed if they can see they have a chance to at least get access to the first one. And I think the one we were talking about that was one before was this one. Because they've given out Bruce in an event, they need one other Alexandria character to come out, and then they've got Holly, Pete, Sadiq, Bruce, plus one event character that's a gold. And then they could do 3 promos. So if you want the first edition, you got to do the 3 promo run. If you want to just get that one, you can use some silver mythics. I think that's legit, and then people wouldn't be as annoyed if they're only getting one. They'd still see some progress. I think the reason most people are annoyed by Atlanta trials is because the first one is pure pay to win, and I know that's like Scopely style a lot of the time. Like you can look at Ezekiel promo pools, how much it required to get. You know, you can look at Pete as the first S class. It was just like the most nuts amount of pulls you had to do to get him and stuff, and then they were like, "Oh, guys, we worked out a new system." Yeah, I'm sure you just did, mate. I'm sure you just worked it out. But it's obvious that's the kind of like their marketing plan of how to do it. It's like the first one is like just absolutely nuts to get. Just always the case. I wonder if Mythic Trial exclusive tunes will have anything to do with their allegiance. They're not. We've already seen it. They've got their own allegiance, which is like member of Mythic Trials. And this is where like you could have it where if you get 5 Mythic Trials characters, there could be like the Mythic of the Mythics, you know? The Mythic Trials character sort of deal. And that could be that, what's his name? The Chronicler. He could be the character that you have to go for with all of these. Like, that has potential. When Conquest first came out, I looked at the tower and I gave up my Karambit Knife Rosita, and it said that it would be a silver mythic, but I got Aaron. I think you just didn't realise that you had him before. You probably got him from Prestige. Hasn't paid attention, but just realised I have over 900 vet rings. Just noticed I was at It was like 150. Nice, nice, nice. Look, I told you not to tell them. People think Locke is into feet. It was more of a joke. It was more of a joke. But yeah. Someone did indeed send me a picture of their feet by mistake. It was a mistake. But I saw feet. I saw a foot. It was a joke. I don't think he likes feet. He might want to stop with the pictures. What? I'm not into feet. I don't get feet. I don't get the feet thing. I don't get it. I think I'm going to have to start using Discord properly. Yeah, Cygnus, the amount of times you messaged me, right? 5 or 10 minutes after I posted on my Discord that I'm going live in like half an hour. Like, when are you going live? It's unreal. It's unreal. Princess being Commonwealth doesn't make much sense to me. There are a couple that are a bit off. I mean, I think Princess being Commonwealth makes a bit more sense. Because she was like... I don't think she was part of Commonwealth as much as she was just like... That was her era. She should be more of a survivor, right? She makes sense as a survivor. Because she was alone and she survived. So that makes her, what? A survivor? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that makes her a survivor. Mercer 2, yep, exactly. All I need is a second Darius and I could have all the knights to grade 5. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be close to the grade 5s on the knights. But just be aware that the knight mythic is probably not going to be that great. That is going to be the free-to-play one. I can feel it already. I can feel it already. It's not going to be that great, unfortunately. I hope it's better, but we'll see. I can do. Yeah, we were talking about earlier, Mr. CEO. Like, I kind of want like a shop to come in, or like be able to exchange them for bits or something for the bit store. I'm not going to get into it, Richard. I'm not getting into it. I was just about to say anything about the potential mythic for mythic trials, but I don't want to give Scopely ideas if they're in this chat. Seeing this big noob. It's all good. It's all good. A lot of the time I'm busy though, so I don't even get a chance to reply back, or I just go live, or sometimes I just literally say 10 minutes or something. You going live isn't really you going live. He has to check. No, it isn't when I'm live. It's more like when I announce it. I generally announce it the day. I try and say like I'm going live in 5 hours. Like I generally go live the same. I don't think I've ever had like a day where I haven't gone live. There was one day, like I literally said, sorry guys, family emergency on my Discord, and literally didn't go live on a Monday. And that was when my nan passed away, unfortunately, and I had to jet off to the hospital. That's the only time I haven't gone live. That's the only time. Generally speaking, I'm always... Like, I think I talked to you guys about this. I had a really bad leg infection I didn't realise. And I streamed on a Thursday with a really bad leg infection. I just said, on that stream, I had to find out the dates, and I was just like, I'm feeling really off today, guys. Don't know what it is. Literally, the next day, my temperature was nuts, and I was in hospital for 3 days. So I stream when I'm just not. I'm like, I'm in danger zone. It happens. It happens. I was just sorry, I read that one. How we limit break at Ivanova? You have to get this Ivanova here. She's in Mythic Recruits now. 3% chance, guys. Good luck. She'll probably be in other events, honestly. They should have added her in here. I think they should have added her to this. They have the chance to potentially add more characters here. I don't know why Rosita isn't here. Makes no sense. And Ivanova being here would just make sense. Even if she was a 20k character, or maybe probably 18. She's probably an 18k character. Yeah, she makes more sense as an 18. You have 300k silver mythic tokens. Yeah, I'm saving them for my end of month pools. I always save my tokens for end of month. You know how I roll, guys. You know how I roll. I save. I save. That's how I do. Not these though. Not these though. Lockers are saving well. Such a hoarder. Wow. It's for the pulls. It's like the first day of the month. This is the only day of the month where I can actually get content out and have a day off at the same time, because I know it's like so easy to make that video. I barely have to edit it. A lot of the time I don't have to edit it either. It's just one go through. I might have to edit like a cough out or something like that, and then that's it. Easy. That's a day I know of. Like, what day is it dropping on this month? It's dropping on a Tuesday, so this is perfect for me. This is perfect. Like, I'll do my Monday stream, and then I'll release it for the Tuesday, and then Tuesday I'll just have off. Or I'll make like 2 or 3 videos on the Tuesday to put out on like the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and have like the rest of the week off. Like, that's really nice. I like your monthly pull videos. It's nice that they're actually getting decent now as well, because there's potential in them now. There's potential. This is honestly, it sounds crazy, but this is what I look forward to the most of the monthly pull videos right now, just because it seems like the chance of getting something out of this is decent. You know, I got a Mercer and a Dexter last time round. I think I got really, really, really lucky, but this is kind of like exciting. This is like, yeah. Even I think even the characters in here are a little bit rarer. Some of them, like Aaron's in here. I don't think you can get him from very many places, and I don't have 2 of him. Oh, I need 2 of him as well as from a Knights. So I do need 2. I need an Aaron and I need a Herschel. But yeah, like a COVID cough. You know what I mean? Just like sneeze. You know, mind blank. Sometimes I just sit here and I just like, I'm going to be doing pause, you know? I don't want to put in that big pause. Obviously, if it's at the beginning of my video, I just restart it. But if it's halfway through and I've already done half my pause, I can't really do that very easily. I don't do the weapons. Not yet. Not yet. When they get changed, guys, when the weapons get changed into the select weapons wheel, and there's 5-star weapons in there, that's when I pull. Wait, did I leak that? Did I say that out loud? I'm pressing my button now. Did everyone hear that on the thing? Better quickly delete my VOD. Don't let anyone know, guys. Shh. Having a time of pauses was fun. I just don't have the discipline sometimes. Yeah, it was hard initially when I first started doing it, but then it was just like, what's the point? There was a point where I was just like, why? Why save my 5-star tokens to pull at the end of the month? No one wants to watch this. I mean, people still watched. I guess people are still interested to a certain extent, but yeah. Nowadays, I can actually get decent stuff. I'm not a hater. Like a COVID cough. Andrea the hater. Yes, definitely. I'm really bad at saving pulls. No, I send lock the feet pics. Self bust. Only joking. Yeah, definitely was only a joke. She didn't. Moving swiftly on. Not COVID. Sounds much more likely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely plague. Definitely. I should not edit out the cough next time, so you guys can tell me which type of cough I've got. Wouldn't even have to go to the doctor at that point. You know? You could tell me rate my chances based on my cough. What, 2 months to live? Something like that, right? It's been a good run, guys. It's been a good run. 5-star weapons soon to come. You heard it here first. Quick quote him. I would definitely want to see just select weapons well, honestly. Can't decide if you love Locke or hate him, Andrea. Make up your mind. The love-hate relationship. I am still live, Moon. I am still live. Been doing chores for like 2 hours. You want that chore run again? Probably hay fever. I don't actually... I've only ever maybe had like semi-hay fever feelings once. Once. My mum had hay fever really bad. There was a point in her life, right, where we were driving down the roads in the middle of the countryside and she went blind. Like, she actually couldn't see. Her entire face just puffed up. And my dad had to take the wheel while she was doing the whole acceleration stuff and pull over into a lay-by. But they had to drive for like, I think it was like a full minute because it was like a country road, you know? Had to just get to a point where it was a point where you could just pull in. Her entire face had just swollen up. And it's because there was apparently that's when she found out she was allergic to a certain pollen. And it's the one that is for conkers. Is it horse chestnut tree? And she was allergic to horse chestnut pollen, and she never knew it before. Is it called the one? You know, the one with the spiky green ball and it's got conker inside. Yeah, that was crazy. I remember being in the car and it freaked me out because my mum freaked out, obviously. My dad remained calm as hell, but my mum was just freaking out. But that was pretty interesting. I think we're gonna run the road world map. Let's get to the last area. Baltimore. Yeah, this one. No. No. There you go. How do you get so high in levels? Lieutenants. It's lieutenants. You have to finish Conquest and then claim your Conquest stuff every day. I have used my training supply packs as well that we were given when I first finished Conquest, and now I'm just saving them again. That sounded like the cough when you... Nice diagnosis, Mr. C. I like it. I love him. Aw. I love you too. Thank you very much for tuning in, Andrew. It's always nice to see messages from you. But sorry, look, you have a week to live. That is some diagnosis. What if I told you it was a fake cough? What if I said it was fake? Would you believe me? Well, someone listening to the doc. I mean, can you diagnose someone by hearing their cough without having like hearing their chest? I thought you had to like actually hear their chest, not just hear them. I mean, unless it was a proper echoey like, like you know the ones where it's really bad and deep and it sounds like they're basically at death's door already. I'll say it's not plague, but I'm not willing to rule out. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. I had a reaction to a drug in hospital and ended up with Sorry to laugh. I'm really sorry, Sinus, man. I can't really laugh too much. I think I've told you this story before. I actually got stung by a mosquito once. You know, bitten by a mosquito. But I had a bad reaction to it, so they must have had like bitten someone else who or something else. They had something about them that I had an allergic reaction to. And my leg puffed up to twice the size it should have been. And it was weird because I went to bed and I woke up and I was walking across my room and I was just like, oh, this feels weird. It was like I was walking with my pillow attached to the bottom of my foot. It was really weird. That was a really really interesting situation. From like from underneath my knee down was just completely swollen. It was crazy. You hear cops, what happened? I live on a main road, and there is a police station fairly nearby, so they might be needing to get back for dinner or something, you know? That's always the meme in the UK. Oh, lunch break. Lots of crime going down. It's not really crime, but yeah. When there's millions and millions of people living in a city, there's definitely going to be stuff going on at all times, pretty much. Cypress tree. I found out I had allergies to that after kicking some spikes down the sidewalk. Yeah, it can get. It's just it can get you like that, right? What are your lieutenants at? My lieutenant's at 400, 400, 360, 360, 360 right now. Or like 364. 360, 360. Fake? Oh, no, I don't know. Why on Conquest on the same stage as you? The character you are fighting is level... yeah. Because that's how they do AI in this game. It's like stat boost rather than anything else. 400, 400, 362, yeah. Medics at 362. I've got to get those to 380 before I can start going up here. I'm getting to the level cap real soon. Real soon. I'm not sure how I can improve that. It says ascend your lieutenants to higher grade to increase your level cap. Does that mean I need to do it on like Dante? I'm not sure how it works. Just been bitten once. No, only been bitten once where I've had that severe a reaction. Every time I've been bitten by a mosquito, it's just been, you know, a normal mosquito situation where it just like, you know, it just gets sore or it gets crusty. You just got to let it sort of dry out. TK, I'm not sure if TK's in chat. He actually did tell me something about like being able to stop it from itching. There's quite a cool method. You run a spoon under a hot tap, right? And then you press the spoon, the back of the spoon, after it's hot, onto the mosquito bite, and it like destroys the proteins in the bite, and it doesn't itch anymore. It works really, really, really well. It just stops itching. It's great. I've got so many supplies. I just can't get enough of the vet rings. Vet rings are not an issue for me. I'm only going up in vet rings as well. I was at 700 when Conquest started, and I've get doubled. So, I mean, I am getting them a little bit from arenas, but I'm getting a lot. I think I'm getting most of mine from here, from in here. I just get vet rings every now and again. I picked up 12 just a moment ago. So I seem to get quite a lot of vet rings just from Tribute. If you... It's lucky. Doesn't feel lucky when it's I remember there was this one, right? I used to cycle to school. And I used to cycle to school with someone else. And we always used to race this particular road. Before we went into a park, because there was only one bike that could go down a pathway at a time, so it was the first one to get there could go down first. We raced, he won, he went down the path, and then we both went down the path, and then after you go down this path you go straight into the park and you're going across the park, and after about 20 seconds going across the park, well, a seagull decided to target my friend. So that was the best race I ever missed, like first place on, because my friend got a face full of poop from a seagull, and you know seagulls are big, you know. It wasn't like a pigeon. It was he got targeted. It was good. I was thankful, you know. I was thankful that I didn't win that day. Felt good. You need a grade 5 medic to increase it further. Yeah, I'll get my I'll get Erica to grade 5. I'm at 380, 370, 360, 360, 360. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It'll tell you which ones you need to be leveled up and to what level before they block the blocked ones. Yeah, that's true. It is true. I find Mackenzie quite annoying in mythic teams. Yeah, I use my Sandy with a slow weapon to stop her from being able to rush. That seems to work quite well. My lieutenant's is 200 and yours is 400. I've just completed Conquest the first time round, so I did it the first day I could. So I was always getting the most training supplies I possibly could. And then I saved all of my training supply packs until I completed Conquest 2, and then I opened them all. And then I just invested everything. And I have been opening them all in the meantime, but now I'm saving them until the next Conquest is completed. Although I don't think that's required unless they make some crazy curve or they increase the level. They could increase the level past, what, 500, 600, whatever you can get to. Seagull did poop on my friend, yeah. It was a funny day. It would have pooped on me. Sometimes first place isn't always the best. Do you get more from having higher level Town Hall, or is it just based on the Conquest stage? I'm actually not sure. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it's just Conquest, but I don't know if Town Hall has any sort of influence on it. I'm guessing not. Cute story. Yeah. It's one of them crazy ones. I cycled to school for like 4 years, so I have a couple of little weird stories. Like, I got hit by a car once when I was cycling to school, but nothing crazy. Like, I was going across the, I don't know what you want to call it. When you're crossing the road at the edge of the road. So it's like a T-junction, and you're crossing with the T. And a car's meant to stop when it hits a T-junction to look left and right and let pedestrians and... Well, they stopped, but they stopped a little bit late. So I was on my bike, and then they hit the side of my bike. So I just leaned into their car and was just lying on their front of their car, just looking at at them through the window shield. And I'm a big guy. I was a big kid as well, you know, like that window, that their front of their car got probably a little bit of a dent in that, you know. I was not happy at all. Gave it a bit of a slam as well with my hand, like, and just cycled off. Wasn't too crazy, but yeah. Oh, I'd like to get Ezekiel from Gold Mythic recruit pools, but no, my luck, I mean, it is really low odds. I mean, if it's exactly the same odds for everybody, it's like it's less than 10% chance, right? There's more than 10 characters in there. Second is the first of those who lose. Would that count as a don't celebrate too early scenario? Maybe it could potentially, or that was his reward. I don't know. Eric, yeah, it happens. It isn't fun. Fortunately, I've never actually had it happen to me. Funny actually, that same friend, we were in a group of like 10 of us, and in the playground at my school, and he got hit again in that one. That was another time. It's crazy how he didn't get like a bad rep, because he had a bird target him twice, and he didn't get like called names. I guess we were just decent friends, like, rather than being, you know, arseholes, basically. Hey, Benny, get on the roster. Sony Gem for a limited time only. What kind of bike does a big guy ride? It was a dual suspension bike. It might have been single suspension at the time. It's made by Trek. I don't know if you've heard of Trek. I used to ride Trek bikes. Generally quite expensive. I think the one I had was worth £500. It was single, like just front suspension, which at the time was probably something like $800. That got stolen off me at knife point. That's another story. I'm just riding home, someone just grabbed my handlebars and pulled out a knife. Some like adult. This is fun times. Fortunately, my bike was still insured for about another month, so I managed to cover it on insurance. That was very, very fortunate. But yeah. £500. Great British pounds. Poundaroonies. This might fail, fingers crossed. Good. I remember the stolen bike story. Yeah, sucks. Happens, you know. I just wasn't expecting it. I think half the thing was I was knackered. I'd just come back from basketball practice. I was cycling home. It was a little bit later than normal. It was like 7:15 in the evening, rather than it being when I'd normally be there about 4:30. When I'm there at 4:30, there'd be like so many parents pushing their kids' buggies around because there's, you know, taking them home from the local schools. But I was pretty much by myself. This is where it goes. You got robbed? Yeah, I got robbed. I think every country are gonna have people just mug people. That's the way it goes. That's the only time I've ever been mugged, though. I pretty much decided the next time it happened, I was gonna punch someone straight in the face. Like, they're just gonna talk, and I'm just gonna look behind them and go, "Officer!" They're gonna turn around and just gonna smash them in the face. That's like this little like storyline I've got in my head. That'll work, right? That'll work. It hasn't happened though, unfortunately. I've been waiting. I've been biding my time. I did it for the insurance. No, I actually really like the bike. If you know Trek bikes, they are legit. And it was a really, really, really nice bike. It was really nice. It was dark blue. Like, it was really nice. Don't know what to tell you. It had silver suspension. Looked like really, really nice. I'd had it for a couple of years at that point. Really good bike. What a cent's called? Pence. In the UK, it's called pence. P-E-N-C-E. Definitely have. I mean, it happens everywhere, right? It's just kind of how it is. I'm absolutely rock solid. So if someone tries to steal from me, I will knock them out cold. I was 14 or 15 at the time. I was a big kid, but they knew I was a kid. I was in school uniform. So, like, confidence is a big thing when it comes to mugging someone, you know? If they come at you quite confidently, and especially as I was surprised, but nowadays the shoe would be on the other foot. I would not care. An armed community is a peaceful community. Unless one of them's a nutcase, then everything's gonna go bad. Cillian Murphy probably stole your bike. I understand the hate now. I'm starting to dislike him now. So, nah, it wasn't Cillian Murphy. It wasn't him. Mine was dark blue too. Yeah, I'll try and find a picture of it. I've actually tried to find a picture of it. I could have a quick search right now. But I think it was called, I can't remember the name of it. They have different names like Trek 500 and all this. I can't remember. I can't remember which one it was. Only front suspension, and it didn't have a lowered bar, you know, like the bar that goes across the middle. All the new style ones, it's not one of these new style ones. I can't find it. It's much more older style than all these ones, the way these look. It was quite a it was just a mountain bike, you know, Trek mountain bike. But I can't seem to. Man, all these new styles of bikes is weird. Like the where you put your leg over, it's arcing down now instead of being like across the top, nice and straight. It's doing this weird like diagonal line. Kind of don't like the look of bikes now. They look weird. They just look weird. Maybe I'll find it one day. Maybe I'll find it. Did you ever drop the pound for the euro? No, we stay pound. Mainly because our currency was the strongest in Europe. I think it's one of the stronger currencies in the world still. But it was the strongest in Europe, so we just wanted to keep it for ourselves, sort of deal. Knife fights are nasty, almost rather face a gun if they're close. Yeah, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Charge a gun, run away from a knife. That's the thing. Lock is gonna do so much crit damage to the next. Oof. Rob just waiting to get robbed again so you can lay the smackdown. The officer diversion will work too. Yeah, just if you just look behind somebody like there's someone there, everyone he just crap themselves. That's where you get the they would lose it. They would lose it, and they'd potentially try and put the knife away, you know. But you just grab the hand, just smash them. I think they had an option to spend either. His buy damage is built way up. Yeah, true that. I don't remember the name of mine either, but I had it forever. I was living in Colorado and moved back east. Couldn't bring it back with me. Yeah, childhood bikes, guys. Childhood bikes. I think that's the bike that I remember the most, that I really liked. Childhood bikes. What's quid then? That's £1 too. It's just sort of like saying $1 or a bill or what else would you say? Notes, you know, cash. Loads of. It's just is it a colloquialism? Do you ever see those motor kits? You can. Yeah, I've actually seen a few of them around, where you can make it like half electronic and just flick a switch if you really want to. That sounds good to me, honestly, because part of my fear is, like, if I was to start cycling again, I'd over predict how much I could do, and then I'd always forget that no matter how much I cycle, I also have to cycle back home. Whereas I could cycle out and do as much cycling as I wanted to do, and then when I was like, damn, I'm done, I could just turn on the electric bit and just sort of like lean back and let it do it for me. Sounds good to me. Is it like, yeah, bucks? Yeah, exactly. It's just, yeah. Never had a bike, just a lot of skateboards. Oh, I could never skateboard. I didn't grow much, so my childhood bike was my adult bike. I think I didn't grow much after I was like 15, honestly. When I was 14, 15, I can't have grown too much. Maybe like 1 or 2 inches more, but I was really tall when I was that age. I hate high school. Kid doesn't have patience to wait in line while getting their lunch. Yeah, some people are just rude. Some people are just rude. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Okay, I'm not sure what content I'm going to be bringing out in the next couple of days, but I have got on my top of my to-do list is like the next tier list of characters, probably in the next 18 characters. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I've just been kind of lack of motivation, and but I do need to work on that. That's something quite important. To get another like at least 15 to 18 characters. The previous tier list I did had 18 characters, so at least 15 to 18, I think. No worries about Beak. Thanks for tuning in, man. You could fly around town in one of those for next to nothing. Could you imagine a dude trying to rob your bike? You hit the nice man. I just hold his hand and I go, yeah, you can have it, mate. Just transferred to Jasper and joined a top 10 war faction. Can't wait to see how it'll pan out. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Hopefully it's an improvement of your last faction if you were having struggles with Walcott. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's going to be the end of my stream, guys. I'll be streaming on Thursday. I will definitely have a video out on Wednesday, but I'll try and get some content out tomorrow. But I don't know what. I don't know what. This has been a pretty lazy month for me, honestly. Oof, Andrea. Oof. Well, you know the score. You know how it goes. Doors always open. Sort of deal. Although we are full right now, I think. Generally speaking, the doors are always open. Thanks for tuning in, though, guys. It has been a lot of fun tonight, just chatting. I did need that. It was nice to just chill out. Tonight, in 45 minutes, is the very last Mercer roadmap. So, if you do not have him after the one that resets in 45 minutes, then you need to buy bags. This is the very last one. Not roadmap, but you know what I mean, like the mission to do raids. So, yeah. Claim your mercers. I want to see in Discord all the mercers in the pool section. I know it's a guarantee, but still fun to see. I'll see you on Thursday for the next live stream, though, guys. Thank you very much for tuning into this one today. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is for you. Take care, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye.